you, Winston? How was your week?
It was very interesting. Trying, but we got some progression, new beginnings coming soon. And I'm just happy, I'm just thankful. We had a wonderful time last night. We'll speak on that later. I'm just happy to be with my brothers, man.
For sure. Nelson, how about you?
Bro, I'm just glad it's Thursday, bro. I'm gonna just leave it
Yes,
at that. It's been a long week, but
yes, yes.
last night was fun with Black Van. Shout to X and Van. Shout to Jamal,
For
Shakur, of
sure.
course. Great impromptu live that we did. Know what I mean? So it was a this has been a week to say the least.
Yeah, yes. I'm not gonna act like it's not.
Because yeah, a lot's happened. So
Ye- Yo, all right, now I'm on my microphone. All right, Trey, what about you?
I mean, same shit, different week. You know, taking it day by day, thugging, staying out the way.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Respect that. Uh, Week has been all right, so you know what, Winston, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man. Ah, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, hey, man. Been one of the weeks, man. Devil been trying me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Come this close to slipping. This close. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you forget who you are, man. You know, you have fearless niggas, trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? You've got these crazy women, you know what I'm saying, doing all kinds of stuff to you. You got these clowns acting like kings when they really not. Got a whole lot of stuff going on in your life, and you forget, sometimes what's going on. But then you remember, who you are, what you stand for, but your toes don't move. You stand for what you stand for, So sometimes you gotta remind yourself, man. Sometimes you gotta smile through the pain. You feel me? And know it's gonna be okay, man. I told y'all last week prayer works. You know what I'm saying? And it does. So, just praying my way through it, man. I know everything's gonna be all right, man. So I'm gonna make my public declaration, man. So, one time for the one time for the all time. You feel me?
God's the greatest.
You know what I'm saying? So,
God's the greatest.
hopefully y'all heard that, because apparently my camera was frozen. So we'll see.
Yeah, we heard you.
But cool. All right. Now,
Nice
let
shirt.
us.
Hold up. What you got?
Huh?
Come on now. Come on,
Ooh.
Larry. Stand up. Pause.
Oh, the Ali. Oh yeah, man. This is black and white unity, man. They tried to break my team Ebony and Ivory down this week after that trade. So I had to wear that for that. This is
This motherfucker.
this is a representation of what I'm saying, the book club last night, which we did our thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Foreshadowing.
everybody that came out. You know what I'm saying? So applause for that.
I really mean it.
Yeah. Yeah, something, man. I know that they're not gonna make this shirt again, so I was like, why not? Let me go ahead and just throw this on, man. So and my camera is mirrored, but it says Superman, we are the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So brother Kyrie to Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? Unity. So, a little something like that. I ain't worried about no Phoenix Suns, man. I only get up for the sun in the sky. You know what I'm saying?
The sun that God has blessed us with.
Right.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. No. I'm here today. See, this was gonna be a lot more animated. Y'all know why it's not as animated right now, but for the rest of the people out there, it's gonna be a lot crazier. But it's all fine because this NBA trade deadline is here, and boy, has a lot color money. Boy, has a lot changed since we were here last time.
if your team made good moves, say yay.
Let's do it.
yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Don't worry. We're gonna have a conversation about 40 minutes from now. Don't worry about nothing.
Man. Hey man,
man.
let's get these. Let me go ahead and get the transaction list pulled up just so that I can
I
go.
got a lot of jokes.
Oh yeah, no, we here today.
Boy,
I want to also say shout out to Earl from Guest from the Stands.
Yes.
That fiendish young man.
If your team ain't in the playoffs, you can't make no jokes. And in playoff competition, you can't make no jokes about nothing.
Mm, mm. I heard that. I heard that, brother. Amen to that. But
Whatever, nigga.
mhm. A whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Just a whole lot of, hubbub and talk and all kind of, just flim flam. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, whole bunch of BS. But we making it happen, man. So I'm gonna start off. I guess I'll start off with my team. We acquired brother Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for the Dallas Mavericks one time. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie Sunflower.
Kyrie Allah.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? And Kyrie was looking good last night, I must say. I had to miss part of it because I was doing the book club, but Kyrie was looking amazing last night. And
Teamwork, motion. It was moving the ball. You know what I mean?
no. And then, that was what really kicked it off. I mean, there was a couple other scrub moves, but nothing really crazy. And then, I just I get the notification that well, I'm gonna tell you how I found out. Somebody was screaming, "Oh my God!" like Jesus came back. But what it really was just Kevin Durant got traded to Brooklyn. So I just saw them text messages, and I was like, okay. So I just knew when I saw them text, I knew that somebody, with a specific jersey on today was going to be making so many Brooklyn Net jokes, which I'm gonna let him get off in a second. Yeah, I knew. And see, he wasn't happy about that. He was just loading the slander clip up so that he could, you know what I'm saying, let the clip go.
There's analysis in there too. I crack my jokes, but I also have legit content. I don't lose you for interaction.
So yeah, I knew what was gonna come with that, and we made a surprise. We made a surprise appearance on Guests from the Stands. Y'all will hear my true thoughts on how I feel about the Durant trade. I'll say it here though, because I said it there. Look, I just find it funny niggas see Kyrie and Luka smiling, and now they just want to, do all these moves. But hey, man, my 10 toes don't bend. I don't fear no man. So hey,
it ain't no fun when you're the target, huh?
No, hey, bro. Hey, look, listen. I thrive off of it. All right, I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't backing off nan challenge. I ain't scared of nobody. See what we was gonna do this week is what niggas was finna come in here and try to get me to hate the Grizzlies. They was finna try to get Trey to hate me. You know what I'm saying? That was tried to happen. But as niggas who've been running. As niggas who've been running this conference, you know what I'm saying? We ain't afraid of these new bust ass niggas. We've been busting their ass before. We're gonna bust their ass again. We're gonna put them in the dirt again. All of that, bro. Look, you get all the dirt in the world. You can't bury me, my G. God don't even want to bitch me. He told me to be a star. So why would I be worried about the Suns? Ain't nobody worried about Durant. Ain't nobody worried about the Lakers. Ain't nobody worried about none of these busters making these moves, bro. None of you. Anybody got a problem with it, come say it to the pimp. Ain't nobody worried about these folks, bro. All these little different moves. When these folks get second round playoff swept, don't come to me crying. Don't make y'all little think pieces like, oh, why can't they work? Why won't this happen? Oh my goodness. No, man. These habitual grind running ass niggas want to come out through here, talk all that flim flam, and when they get their ass kicked, business as usual, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Sorry. That was aggressive. I apologize.
All right, so
go ahead.
Subscribe to the podcast, like, share, subscribe, get the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout to 50 subscribers. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. We celebrate victory, small or major.
Yeah. Big 50.
We'll talk about another 50 later.
Look, we'll talk about that later. All right. So let me go ahead and pull this transaction list up so everybody.
All I want to say is while you pull that up, John Moran said that shit and God said, bet.
See
God took that personal. God took that personally.
I ain't
Job
worried about it.
pop.
Hey, bro.
Job pop.
Hey,
I
bro.
ain't worried about it. Y'all still in the shit box. Y'all mad. Y'all couldn't make no valuable moves. I ain't worried about it.
Hey, bro.
The one trade my team, the trade my team didn't make was better than the team I trade. The team that my trade that my the trade my team
Y'all
made.
need to make them trades. We're good.
No, we don't. Not right now.
Hey, man. Let's just go through this real quick, man. So let's see what's popping in the NBA, man. So, here we go. All right. So as y'all can see here, we got Kyrie Irving, Markieff Morris, and moved them for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith. And let me just say, as I start this, I did not know that the second round draft pick was going to be the MVP of this trade deadline. Because boy,
cash considerations.
Yes, indeed, it is. So, yeah, man.
Dwayne Dedman, okay.
Niggas is trading picks for they G League teams. They trade G League drafts.
Terrible. All right, so let's see. So we've got Mike Conley going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Josh. In the Westbrook trade. Russell Westbrook goes to Utah. The Lakers get D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. New York Knicks acquired Josh Hart for Cam Reddish. I'm assuming these are G League players or draft rights, Nelson.
Oh.
Ryan
Archie Diacono and Zvi Mikhailic. They're at the end of our bench.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We did it to make the money work.
Gotcha. All right. So that's notable.
And also that 2023 first round pick is protected. So pretty much if the Knicks don't make the playoffs, they keep the pick. If the Knicks make the playoffs, Portland gets Portland gets like 4 second round picks or something like that. So it's heavily it's lottery protected.
Okay. All right. And let's start from the top here. So we got Sadiq Bey, who goes to the Hawks. Got Garrison Matthews on the Hawks. We got Brooklyn getting 3 second round draft picks from the Bucks.
Awesome,
yeah, great. We have Thomas Bryant, who was traded for Davon Reed, going to the Denver Nuggets. We got James Wiseman going to the Detroit Pistons. It's a part of the Sadiq Bey trade. We've got Gary Payton II and 5, good Lord, second round draft picks going in this trade
back to Golden State.
Yeah, back to Golden State. John Wall got traded to the Rockets. Rockets are gonna probably he's probably gonna be
getting put out too.
Yeah. A lot on the buyout market. We've got the Clippers, who got Eric Gordon, 3 second round draft picks from the Grizzlies.
They got Eric Gordon back. How about that?
Yeah, they got Bones Highland. They got Mason Plumlee for Reggie Jackson, which Reggie Jackson looks to be waived as well.
He's getting bought out.
Yeah, Lakers acquired Mo Bamba for Patrick Beverly and second round draft.
Out.
Yeah, no, it's a buyout list I'm gonna bring up later.
Serge Ibaka's getting bought out too, I think. If I'm correct.
Yeah, I'll bring it up on the list. So we got D'Angelo Russell going back to LA. Guess snitches do get second chances.
Do I know that already?
Don't ask me how. Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home, right? Yep. All right. All right. The Grizzlies got Luke Kennard out of the trade with the Clippers and the Houston Rockets. Milwaukee got Drake. I said Drake.
Boss man.
Hey, Boss Man 99. Jay Crowder.
Boss Man 99.
Yeah. Mike Conley is a T-Wolf. So is Nickeil Alexander. So are some second round draft picks for the next 3 years. One surprising move for me here, Josh Richardson, who God bless, like for Devontae Graham.
Okay. And 4 second round picks, bro. Jay Crowder having holdouts is insane, bro. Like we need,
Josh Richardson.
Somebody got to dig David Stern up, bro.
So Justin Jackson, 2 second round picks.
Justin Jackson got waived already.
And Kevin Durant and TJ Warren, this is the big one, went to Phoenix Suns. For the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, unprotected first-round picks from 2023, 2025, 2027, and 2029, as well as a 2028 first-round draft pick swap. So, fleece. So that happened. Portland.
Thibault's a good trade. That was a good trade.
They got
Yeah,
Thibault.
Thibault trade was a good trade.
Jalen McDaniels goes to Philly. And
Mm-hmm.
then the Hornets, I forgot who went to the Hornets as part of that trade. But.
Yeah, so that happens. So Jacob Poeltl goes to the San Antonio Spurs for some draft for Kim Birch and some draft picks. Protected. Yeah. Well, no, he's actually there. No, they're keeping him. They're not even buying him.
Really? I read that he was getting bought out.
From last I checked, he was still staying there. But we'll look at this in a second. And last but not least, yes, Laker Nation. Russell Westbrook is an official Utah Jazz member for now. And they will also be getting Juan Toscano-Anderson. So shout out to Fools Gone Wild in Utah. And Damian Jones will be in Utah as well. So, yes. Now, Winston, you shared with me the current NBA standings. So I'm going to pull that up just so that we can take a look at this. And from there, we're going to look at that first. And then we're going to also look at what you have on the side. Well, I'm gonna keep what you have on the side there, and then let's get to this. Let's get to the shits. All right. This is the conference. No, thank you. All right. So currently, I'm gonna read this off. Currently in the East, as of tonight. Yeah, as of tonight. Boston is at number 1. Milwaukee's at number 2. 76ers are at number 3. The Cavaliers are at number 4. Brooklyn is at number 5. Miami is at number 6. The Knicks are at number 7. The Hawks are at number 8. The Bulls are at number 9. The Raptors are at number 10. And this is what would make the quote-unquote playoffs and the play-in bracket for the Eastern Conference. And then on the West, we have the Denver Nuggets at number 1. The Memphis Grizzlies at number 2. The Kings at number 3. The Mavericks at number 4. Phoenix at number 5, the Clippers at number 6, and then for the play-in bracket, we have the Pelicans at number 7, the T-Wolves at 8, the Golden State Warriors at 9, and the Portland Trail Blazers at number 10. All right, now that we've gotten it,
damn,
yeah, because they lost like 10 straight due to injuries.
Yeah. So we got no team at 40 wins yet.
No team at 40 wins yet.
That's very telling.
Very telling, my brother.
League ain't the same, my boy.
Yeah,
it is not. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna switch the screen to Winston's screen real quick. All right, because Winston is in love with these tiers.
Bro, why are we doing this here?
No, I'm gonna let Winston explain this, please.
Well, we're gonna run through these in a nice, fun type of way, nothing too crazy. So, really, what we got here, this is the teams as is currently constructed roster-wise, and also moving forward into the end of the season, because we'll probably get deeper into basketball in the playoffs. Playoffs start in May.
Mm-hmm.
Around in May, we'll get into more in-depth talks. So right now, we're just running through teams, talking some shit. Make sure you comment on this. Let us know what's good.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah,
I'm saying that's the ghost of NBA Pass. So what we have here is all the NBA teams here. We have 5 tiers, ready for a ring. Don't come up short. AKA, if you ready for the ring, don't come up short because you might get replaced. Playoff progress, playoff solid teams. Shout out to the young lady Chloe Hotline, Drench gang.
Absolutely. Shout out to big Chloe. You know what I'm saying?
The basement dwellers, aka they outside the club trying to get in, and last but not least, a Wemby or bust. So shout out to Scooter. If you got the number 2 pick this year, listen. Shout out to you as well. Wemby or bust. So that's pretty much it. And we also go through the order. Larry, just throw us the throw me the team record as is when I call out the teams, and just let us know. We got the 76ers. We got Embiid. Embiid is trying to get that MVP out of Jokic's hands. We got Harden, Doc Rivers. Larry, what is their record?
Let me bring my forget their record, but I'm gonna give you the record because you asked for it, my brother. The record is 34-19. 34. Let me just summer jam screen myself to say, don't come up shout, my boy. Nah, don't come up shout, my boy. Don't come up.
Nelson.
Just speaking on the 76ers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, far as like, where would you put them? Like, would you like right now? Don't come up short. That's like the conference. They could fuck around and get hot. They could really get They could get the Bucks out of here. They could get the Celtics out of here if they catch them. So,
and I ain't gonna lie. They been in it. Don't come up short for a little minute.
But this don't come up short. Nah, but look, it's don't come up short. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Mo, peace and prosperity.
I can't see it more. Yeah.
Doc Rivers is their coach.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid be playing like he 2'7" in the playoffs. James Harden in the playoffs. That team in the playoffs, I don't trust him.
You're right.
Yeah, he ain't saying
I don't trust
wrong.
PJ Tucker in the playoffs. Tyrese Maxey Young, and he not scared, so he may get you some. But I don't trust James Harden, and Joel Embiid be fishing for fouls, bro. I hate watching this team play. Like, we had to play them last week. We have to play them tomorrow. I hate watching them play. I hate playing against them. Well, we're in the same division, so I hate watching them play because my boy, bro, Joel Embiid. Can you summer jam screen me somebody? Because I don't have access to that right now. You are 7'2", 200 and something pounds. Get the fuck in the block. Why are you grifting for fouls, bro? Y'all are the Philadelphia grifters, bro. The Philadelphia 76ers, because that's how many fouls you guys fucking go for a game. Bro, you are 7'2". Stop playing like a bitch. I know you got to jump up, my boy. Post up, dunk on him, something.
Be a man.
You over here falling on your back doing the DX suck it chant while your legs is in the air. What, bro? What? And then you want to cry on camera to you, bro. I hate watching this team. Like I gave him I tried to give him bail, but this team is not fun to watch, bro. Literally, they go for any and every foul possible, and it is disgusting. I can understand if Joel Embiid was like 6'9", playing against a 7'2" person, but bro, you 7'2", 270, bro. Get your ass on the block and pull somebody. What the fuck, motherfucker?
Get your ass on the block,
bro. He be fucking, bro. He getting his ass beat in Street Fighter, bro. What are we doing,
bro? Like, man.
Yes, bro. Like, bro, you want to be an MVP candidate, but you playing like the most valuable pussy and not the most valuable player. Get on the block. I'm sorry.
No.
Winston. Hold on. In serious basketball terms, honestly, I do not trust this team in the playoffs. I don't trust anyone.
Right.
For sure.
Winston, hold up, Winston. For what the format that you have, for the sake of time, if the team is not worthy, let's just give it like 30 seconds and
of course,
move on to important. We'll be here all fucking night.
No. About half of these teams, we running through half of
the Wizards have been basement dwellers since fucking never mind.
I was gonna say Wemby or bust, but I mean, but honestly,
they try to compete. They try to compete. They're stupid. They're dumb. So basement dweller.
Get paid. What's my man out there?
Kyle Kuzma?
No, not that pretty bitch. The one that was with John Wall.
Bradley. Yeah,
Bradley?
Yeah.
Bradley Beal?
Get paid, young nigga. Get paid.
No,
That's
no.
why they basement dwellers.
All right,
East
yeah.
up,
The
A-Town
Hawks.
down.
The
Where we at,
Hawks.
fellas? Where we at? Where we at? Right here? Right
I'm gonna be
here?
honest
Right
with
here?
you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't come up
Trey,
short.
Trey.
I'm gonna tell you why I put them that high.
Talk
Because
to me, Summer Jam, talk to me. Talk to me.
because
You tell me why you put
no.
them
No.
You being
Because
nice.
no, I'm not. I'm being dead. No, it's a reason. Because
never
they've
know.
acquired all these players over the years, right? And they've been coming up short. So now, if they come up short again, first off, they weren't able to move John Collins today, so they're stuck with John Collins. So that might be a draft night trade. Then when you don't get far with certain players, Bogdanovic, what's my man's name, Hunter, all the different players that they have there, they might break that team up. So when I think of the rumbling is coming, my brother. So hey, I'm just saying, like, I feel like with the don't come up short, that to me is the tier of if you fuck this up, we fucking this whole shit up. So that is why I look at that tier. So that's why I say put them in that tier because it might get ugly for them. So
that backcourt hype they made. You right?
Yeah. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Shout
Atlanta,
to Donnie
Atlanta's
Mitch.
coming up short, bro, because
Yeah.
they got. Listen, if we want to be honest, y'all be overhyping that playoff run, but they got. Listen, they got some nice key injuries that got them there, and to be honest with you, bro, there's a lot going on internally. They're gonna eternally blow up.
True. We got Garland. We got Donnie Mitch.
Cavaliers.
We got Mr. 71.
Playoff progress.
That's playoff progress because they ain't gonna blow that. They not gonna blow that team up early.
So
playoff progress.
So this is like a second round. They're gonna lose in 6 games in the second round.
Honestly and truthfully, they.
All right, can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you?
We can see what they're gonna
do. If they, not being funny, if they made a run similar to how we made a run last year, where they surprisingly make the Eastern Conference Finals, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest with you. Just because Brooklyn is basically, we'll get to them later, but Brooklyn, where they're at right now, and then we just mentioned how fickle the Hawks and the Sixers are. So somebody else might get there before the Bucks or the Celtics. So with them being a loaded team, a deep team with depth to their roster this time around, if the Cavs get to the Eastern Finals, I wouldn't be surprised. So I say playoff progress for them.
Shout out to the mid-carders and catering, but I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
It's 100% wouldn't be a
flip the coin. I'm gonna flip the coin on Cleveland.
Nothing to do, but
they can make the conference finals. That is true, or they could shoot themselves out of a series. So to me,
just like Dallas last year,
I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna get to the Knicks. But if
get to the Knicks now, no, let's go get to the Knicks now. Get to the Knicks now. I want you to get to the Knicks now, please. Go ahead.
All right,
go ahead.
For the Pacers, Larry, what's the Pacers record right now?
The Pacers are currently
they're
25-31, and they are about 2 games back from the Raptors for the play-in.
So what do y'all think?
Basement dweller for now.
Basement dweller for sure. Next year they may be playoff progress because Halliburton is doing his damn thing, and I do think that they are building up. But for right now, basement dwellers. So basement dwellers for sure. All right.
Now, here we are.
Let's go. Nelson, I'm giving you Summer Jam screen. The floor is yours.
I got it. Go first.
No.
So
I don't care that much. Go.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm fucking with you, man.
That's crazy. All right. That's crazy.
He got the fans. He had the fans
acting crazy.
I had to fuck with him one time, man. Nah, but for real, I want you to go. Go ahead. Yeah, man.
I ain't doing shit.
All right, we get y'all teams. Okay. I'm gonna say playoff progress because Brooklyn's gonna slide. Miami ain't do shit because Pat Riley fell asleep watching The Young and the Restless. No, I think the Nets. I will get when we get to the Nets. I'll explain why. The Josh Hart trade is not the game changing trade, but it gives them depth in the bench because they weren't going to play Cam Reddish, and I think Josh Hart will help them. And Tibbs has no choice but to make it a 10-man rotation now, so we're going to see who plays and how they figure that out. And honestly, I just think the best trade the Brooklyn Nets trade helped the Knicks more than a lot of people think.
Oh,
because
yeah.
They're like 2 or 3 games behind that. Miami, I'm not scared of Miami because, like I told y'all, the game plan to beat Miami is make the white boys play defense, and if Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo's having a bad game, make them play defense because they sulk and bitch and don't like playing defense when they're not having good games. But everything is sweet when Jimmy Butler has 17 points on 6 for 6.
Hey, boys, you hear that?
Well, that's another discussion for another day. But I think the Knicks, yeah, exactly, Josh. He fell asleep.
Put up Josh
watching,
comment, somebody.
Yeah,
he
fell
asleep at the wheel.
He fell asleep watching As the World Turns. Fucking geriatric bastard. Anyways, what was I saying?
But Nelson, I would say this: if the Knicks don't get the 5th seed at a minimum,
no, I think they'll get 5 or 6. I think they're gonna get 5 because here's the thing too. This stretch of games I was worried because I'm like, bro, we have the second toughest schedule for the rest of in the league for the rest of the year. We don't have Mitchell Robinson, and the Knicks are still, I think, 6-4 in the last 10 games. So, Josh, it's not even hate; it's just facts. But yeah, like they went 6-4 in the last 10 games. They don't have Mitchell Robinson, who is their defensive stopper. So the fact that we beat like the Sixers, we beat the Cavs, we beat the Celtics, even the Magic game, like, yeah, the Magic don't have that good of a record, but the Magic are like in the next 2 to 3 years could be very good.
Let me go ahead and put the Rockets at Wemby a bus.
Put the Rockets under Wemby a bus. David Stern tier.
Road tier.
That's crazy.
I'll say, Winston, save the West. Let's just run through the East first, then we'll go to the West.
I think the Knicks, I'm going to put the Knicks as playoff progress because, yeah, they didn't make the playoffs last year. And, like, now this year became an evaluation year because they didn't make the playoffs last year. But I think they could I don't think they'll take the 5th seed. I think that trade helped them solidify that they're going to be in the playoffs and that they're going to be the 6th seed. Because I can see Brooklyn and Miami slipping. And I don't know with Atlanta. Atlanta is too hard to predict what they're going to do. Because, like, Atlanta could go into a 10-game winning streak, but then also lose a 10 games in a row, too, because they're just fighting each other in the locker room every night. So we don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to put the Knicks as playoff progress. And I'm going to say that they're going to make the playoffs. I hope the ceiling is the 5th seed, but I think they'll end at 6 or 7.
Yes.
Hopefully they're 6th.
All right.
I agree with you.
All right.
Now, Youngin, I have a question for you about the Milwaukee Bucks.
What's up?
What is stopping them from getting to the finals in the Eastern Conference? Because I would have put them right here.
Oh, they up there. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, they up there.
They're there.
They there?
They're there. As much as I've given you shit about the Bucks, they're there.
They're only 2 years removed for a ring.
I mean, six. Shout out to the 6
I mean, I will say this though. I do want to have a conversation if they don't get a ring this year. I want to have an honest conversation about the Milwaukee Bucks if they don't get a ring this year. Because I want to say that I can give Giannis his props on being as high up as he is in regards to being the best in the world. I will give him that. I ain't gonna. That's a bad boy right there. But the rest of them niggas,
yeah,
I ain't afraid of them niggas, man.
They can't shoot. Not at all. If they can't shoot, they don't win games.
So since we here, I'm gonna go ahead and say Boston is up there ready for a ring because
okay.
Boston is my current pick to come out the East. So I mean, I don't see anybody else fooling with Boston right now. I think what really proved it to me is by them switching up their coach and them still getting the same results done, and it feels like even better results than what they had under Ime. I think Tatum is going to be hungry. I think he's going to learn, like, okay, let me play more team ball in these, critical moments and not shoot my team out of it, like, how some players have done. And not just with him, but we've seen guys in the East. That's been a trend. We've seen Chris Middleton shoot the Bucks out of the finals. We've seen
James
Boston, Harden, Tatum. We've seen Jimmy Butler do it. Like we've seen these guys do it. So I would say that they are ready for a ring. Now, next up in my don't come up short, Miami Heat, because they've already been looking to move Kyle Lowry. And personally, I think now this is the year where it's like, all right, what are y'all going to do? So I say come up short, because here's the thing. I can't call them basement dwellers because they've been getting there. And I can't say playoff progress because that would mean that's a team on the rise. So to me, it's don't come up short for the Miami Heat. So,
fellas,
it's
Larry. I ain't got no argument with that.
It's
Larry, I might have to give you some pushback. I think due to what you guys have said, that is weighing more to me than the positive things you said about the Miami Heat franchise. If we're looking at it realistically, like at this point, Jimmy Butler got 2 years left of him playing at this level, maximal. 2 years maximal. He might fuck around and come up short in the middle of the playoffs. Like we might see him fucking evaporate.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't call them basement dwellers either, because basement, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so don't come up short. Like, yeah,
they are a playoff series removed from being basement dwellers, though, because, like I said, you got to make the white boys play defense and elimination game James in the playoffs. I don't trust them.
Yeah,
12 points on 12 points on 12 shots. You know how it go.
All right. So
we got the Raptors. They didn't let nothing go. They still got Scotty and
everybody. They still got everybody.
Yeah.
And they added Pirtle. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Raptors, for what we've described these tiers, the Raptors come up in the don't come up short tier for me, because you could argue playoff progress based on where they were last year. However, we all know that there's a potential that this team could be blown up at any given moment. So it's like, I say don't come up short, because for all we know, Gary Trent Jr., Van Fleet, Siakam, and they all might be on different teams come this NBA draft. So,
nah, them niggas is playoff. Even with all you just said, them niggas is playoff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, if you I'll say
into the play-in.
I can say they can make it to the play-in. So, but I just say don't come up short only because like that's a team that I see getting blown up. So but
and that's why I said they playoffs. I feel like that's gonna happen anyway.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna put them here, but we're gonna come back at the end. So Toronto will be the one team we're gonna come back on at the end.
Yeah, I got don't come up short because that Jakob Poeltl trade was when they were supposed to trade everybody.
Wemby, right here, Wemby.
Oh yeah, Wembino for the Charlotte Hornets. Yes.
Hey, listen, don't be surprised if Jordan fuck around and get that pick.
I wouldn't be. Now here comes the meat and potatoes, because you only got one. Well, Chicago Bulls, Wemby. Oh yeah. Or actually, no. Chicago Bulls, basement dweller.
They are fucking mid. They're gonna be stuck in the mid forever.
Who else?
They might sneak in, but nah. Magic, Wemby, Wim, Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Wembinos. All right. Lastly,
the Wembinos is crazy.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna tell you though. The Magic. I will say, from actually watching them,
I would put them as basement dwellers for real.
No, there wouldn't be a bust still, but they in 2 to 3 years, if they let everything play out and like the GM don't make stupid trades, they should be fine
That
because they
young
do have a
kid, I
nice
like
young
him.
core.
I
They
like
got
him.
Fultz, they got Bancaro,
Gallo.
Yeah, I
the
like
Wagner
him.
twins, the Wagner brothers, Jalen Suggs,
Shout out to AJ on the check-in.
even Wendell Carter's done really well. Like the Magic won that trade, bro. That's why the Bulls are basement dwellers. Thank you, Leon Rose, for not trading for Zach LaVine.
So now
Yo, Pat
right.
Riley slept with the deadline
right.
high off his heart
right.
medicine is crazy.
All right. No. We gonna finish this tier. We're gonna talk about it later about Mr. Levine. All right. So the Brooklyn Nets.
Now it's time for a conversation real quick as we close out the
All
conference.
right. Let me start off. Because we all know how Nelson feels.
No. Basketball talk.
Very telling, my brother.
Very telling, my brother.
Very telling.
Nah. I salute to Josai, by the way.
Mr. AliExpress himself.
Salute to him. He finally fought back. Stop letting them punk niggas run his team. Now, all right.
Became Muhammad AliExpress. I'm sorry, continue.
All right. So as I mute Nelson's microphone, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say the Nets are definitely the Nets. Prior to yesterday, the Nets were don't come up shout. Personally, however, my brother, I have no choice but to put them in the basement dweller status because not only did you move all your pieces, you're not gonna get Wemby, but you're going to be, rebuilding this team. And even if you somehow make it to number 10 and you somehow sneak into that play-in,
they might be higher than Chicago.
I don't see Cam Thomas. Respect to Cam Thomas, but I don't see Cam Thomas getting past Milwaukee or Boston. Now, I will say this. The Philadelphia 76ers are such bums that I do believe that they could trick off us opening series. They have done it before, and I believe they can do it again.
He's spitting.
So I am going to say basement deals, but I can't call it playoff progress because they don't show any promise right now. And let's be real, their expectations are done. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, they still got Spencer. They still got Breed. They still got McHale. They got some scores.
But we know that they're going back into how they were pre-Kyrie KD, where they were just a team. It wasn't any superstars or anything like that, which you don't have to have in the NBA. You just have to have a great team, but
especially in the East.
But I just think that they're going to legit just barely make that 10 spot, or they'll be, in the lottery like a motherfucker this year. So I can't put them as playoff progress because that's not progress.
If they drop the play-in, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, currently where they are right now, what Nelson gave a great explanation earlier about how, that trade helped out teams like the Knicks and, other teams be able to push up in their slots, especially with the moves that were made today. So it's a possibility that they could be at the bottom of that play-in. So, I mean, because right now, it's a high possibility the Wizards, Pacers, Magic, Hornets, and Pistons won't make that play-in. So it's still possible for Brooklyn to be number 9 or number 10 in the play-in. But it's going to be hard to beat, a team like Miami or a team like Atlanta who have no choice but to make the playoffs, because if they don't make the playoffs, oh my goodness, So I just don't see them making it. But hey, man, history has shown that I have been wrong, so we will see.
Larry is very optimistic, surprisingly, about the Brooklyn Nets. I respect it. Larry knows ball to give that good of analysis. Now it's time. For us to get our shovels out.
Go ahead. I started with peace. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Summer Jam screen to
Rest in piss.
East Side.
You will not be missed.
Piss, you will not be missed. Nah, man. Listen, all I want to say is, man, the Nets made a clean sweep 3 years ago.
You
and
thought
16 games together and 82 games with the same team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Everything has blown up. Listen, man, y'all thought the Nets was cool.
James
the city
Harden.
was under new management. Y'all got James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant.
change
Meanwhile,
ownership 3 times.
Carmelo Anthony was by himself for a couple years and got to the same spot they did. You know what happened when Carmelo Anthony lost in the second round? It was, oh my God, all that shit. But when the Nets lose, it was LOL. Okay. Celtics swept them in the first round.
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
That's so sad. Listen, bro, the Brooklyn Nets are a fucking embarrassment of a franchise. Joe Tsai, bro, that's the New York Liberty Arena now. That ain't the Brooklyn Nets Arena no more.
The fact that y'all ain't been shit since y'all moved to Brooklyn.
That is a great boxing arena, ain't it? Because
it is a great boxing arena. But
again, like I said, they ain't been shit since they moved to Brooklyn.
It ain't a boxing stadium,
bro. Y'all spearheaded gentrification of Brooklyn just to be ass. Like, what the fuck?
They give
like y'all are not that good, bro. Like y'all really think the Nets are cool, like because they have black and white uniforms, and then wanted to look like Madison Square Garden with the lighting and shit, bro. You're not the Knicks. The Knicks have been ass, and y'all is still a Knicks town, bro. I'm sorry. Like y'all got swept, and it was just like, oh,
damn.
A little pat on Kevin Durant's head that he hasn't combed in 10 years.
Damn.
You'll be fine.
You'll
be fine,
spiders?
Kevin.
It's like a bunch of spiders meeting on top of your head. Shout out to the East Coast Clippers. The East Coast Clippers, y'all.
Really? They really the East Coast Clippers, man. The East Coast Clippers. Like the Parksville Nets, the Williamsburg Nets, whatever you want to call them, bro. That team is not good, bro. Like this is an unserious franchise, and y'all wanted to take them serious, bro. Yes, you ran from the grind.
Yes. All right. Now.
Come on, man. Like we got bro. Hold on. No, bro, put the screen back, man. Yo, nah, because they was doing all that crazy. They was doing all that crazy. Oh, you know, the Nets this, the Nets that. I'm like, dog, it's the fucking Nets. I told y'all, bro. Allah could be on the Nets. They not gonna win shit.
All right. Whoa.
No. Put the camera back.
When it comes to Allah, watch your tone, brother.
Hold on. I didn't say nothing in Allah's name. Did I say nothing in Allah's name?
Shout out to Joshua. Hold on.
Listen,
shout out to Big on the check-in.
Allah, Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z could be on the Nets. They're not going to fucking championship, bro. You did your little press release. You did it, bruh. They gonna have Joshua. You go to a Nets team, they about to have you play on the Nets. Like buy this ticket at half price, you can play for us. But yeah, that's my jokes. I'm gonna let that go because it was getting crazy. Like we had Nets fans who were, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Nets fan now. Don't come back to the Knicks, bro. Go root for the fucking Utah Jazz. Okay?
Damn.
We don't care about you. Anyways, but in serious basketball talk, I'm gonna be dead serious. It is just crazy how this team won 12 straight, won 18 out of 20, and a month later, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are gone. That's crazy.
That's very telling.
Shout out to Joe Tsai. Shout out to Joe Tsai.
Zone.
AliExpress zone. Bro, you got no control of your first round picks for the next couple of years. And honestly, this team is going to make the playoffs because literally they just have to go 500 to make the playoffs the rest of the year. They win 45, 46 games is going to get you in the playoffs in the East. Playing, but you're going to get it. So they're going to dive, and a team or two is going to take.
Shout out to Ant. Shout out to Ant P on the check-in.
Shout out to Ant P, man.
Shout out to MP, but yeah, they need to. I think it's not as bad of a trade because like at least they got Mikal Bridges. I know that sounds fucked up to say, but it's a bunch of 3-and-D wings. It's a bunch of 3-and-D wings. Cam Thomas. Like they literally, and you know why I trust this team too, honestly, to make the playoffs because of Jack Vaughn. If Steve Nash was the coach, Wemby or bust, they going all the way down, bro. They
exploded.
They going down. They going down lower than the Barclays Center train state, the Atlantic Avenue train stop under the Barclays. Like it would have been Wemby land.
Nasty word.
Okay. Because Jack Vaughn's coaching them, I trust him to steer this team the right way. So I do think they will make the playoffs. I just think they may go down to 7 or 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. I'm not sure, but because Jack Vaughn's a good coach, I kind of trust him to keep the playoffs. But if it was anybody else, absolutely not. I'm like, put them in the toilet and flush it. It's over. But I think they'll still fuck around and make the playoffs. I think they're gonna be fine.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Let's move on.
So as we in the West Coast, we're gonna solve for the Lakers only to give.
Go from right to left, please.
We're gonna go for a round of applause for LeBron James,
the GOAT.
All of our lives, Larry, all of our lives, we are late 20s, early 30s. You know what I mean? The Bernie Mac commercial. The puppet commercial. Great times, huh?
Why are you training in the pool? Training in the pool.
Training in the pool.
And the Lake, hey, shout out to Rob Pelinka, you punk bitch. You actually made some shit happen. You know what I mean? He actually shook up the room a little bit. He tried.
You didn't live the AJ signal. Like the AJ signal is lit.
You know what I'm saying? He tried. So
you cannot blame Russ, Lakers fans. You cannot blame Russ for your losses anymore.
True indeed. So
if you lose, you lose.
Larry, let me ask you this: far as the standings, how many games are they behind from playoff spot? Not a play-in, but like 5-6. How many games are they behind from like 5-6?
All right, so the Lakers are currently 25 and 30. Number 6 is 31 and 27, and that's the Clippers.
The Clippers. Ooh.
So keep in mind, 7 through 10 right now is the Pelicans, the T-Wolves, the Warriors, the Trailblazers, and even 11 and 12 is Utah and the Thunder. So I'm gonna say this. If the Lakers make the play-in, I will call this playoff progress.
It's make the play-in.
Yeah, playoff progress.
I respect it.
Because
I respect
the moves they made, this should be a more fluid overall team that now revolves around Bron and AD rather than putting their hope into that third player like Russ. These moves that were made needed to be made. I hate that Thomas Bryant got traded because I thought he was doing good for y'all. I love Mo Bamba. I would love to have Mo Bamba on my team personally, but I feel like y'all already had a Mo Bamba. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that, but maybe they saw something in Davon Reed. But I got y'all.
I think Thomas Bryant, he wanted out because he was like he wanted actual minutes. He felt he was ready for minutes.
That's what some of these reports say, but how true was that? Because he was doing good in his spot in his role. He really saved. I feel like he did serve a purpose for y'all, but hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all I had to say on it is this. I mean, if the Lakers even make the playoffs, just how bad this season started and just the shit show it's been the last couple of years.
That's a win.
That's a win. That's playoff progress in my eyes. So I can't even.
Yeah, you're right, Larry. The nigga started crazy.
Man, that too, AJ. So,
which is so funny because then he got traded to Denver, and Jokic is not gonna take your minutes.
Right. So I mean, and then not even Jokic. I mean, even Gordon and some of them other guys in that rotation. Like it's gonna be tough for Thomas Bryant. So, but oh well. That's where they're at now. What
State?
I was gonna say let's stay in LA. What about the Clippers?
Oh shit. Nah, I thought we was going
No. I just while we in LA, let's have some fun with it. While we in LA, the other team in LA.
The Clippers basement.
Where they at right now?
Oh wow. Nah, I got the Clippers as don't come up short because buddy.
They need to blow that motherfucker up.
That motherfucker is not far from being blown up.
What's the roster right now?
So their current roster.
Let me see. Aaron Gordon too.
They got old Aaron Gordon.
He still can play though.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not saying he can't, but
legendary Gordon.
The Clippers is a team full of names that barely played.
Bro, listen, they couldn't do shit with Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin. They can't do shit with Paul George and Kawhi. I don't get load management, injuries. What up, man?
So
the Clippers
and the Nets are one and the same.
They're the treacherous twins. Like they definitely. So I mean, you've had Kawhi, Bones Highland, Brandon Boston, Moses Brown, Morris.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, Amir Coffee. I'm looking at the guys that have been traded. So I'm gonna say this: like,
I'll put them
I got respect for Terrence Mann, Powell, Covington, PG, even Zubac. But when it comes to Kawhi,
AJ Wright,
Kawhi, it's so funny how the media has switched up on Kawhi, which has been lovely to watch. And I think people are starting to realize like Kawhi is a very good guy at his position, but at the same time, is he the leader of a team?
Hell no.
And I think they're starting to finally realize how good Nick Nurse and that Toronto team was that was already there. He just so I mean, they didn't really do anything crazy. And then let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. The Raptors won their championship because the King decided he wanted to spend his time in LA and not in Cleveland no more. So I'm not gonna give. I mean, granted, I'm not taking away their championship, but let's call it for what it is. So hey, we'll see. But I got them as don't come up short because that shit could get ugly. So
shout out to Big Texas on the check-in. Big Texas on the motherfucking check-in.
All right.
Well, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. It's very telling. Yo, that finals was very telling.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
I think the Clippers. They made trades to keep them in. Don't come up short, but yeah, I do like the Bones Highland trade though. But I understand I suppose he and Jamal Murray didn't get along, so never had to choose. But
they got it. So I mean, we got Golden State.
We got Golden State. They traded.
I something about the Clippers.
Oh no!
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say shout out to them. Shout out to the Clippers for not for going to Masai Ujiri's bullshit and trading for Fred VanVleet because he wanted Terrence Mann and like two or three first round picks for Fred VanVleet.
Amen.
Terrence Mann straight up, I wouldn't have been mad at, but
all them
picks, yeah.
I'm not giving up 2 first.
Bro, Masai Ujiri talking about, oh man, we was waiting for a blockbuster in there. But bro, OG Anunoby's not fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo. Man, he tried to freeze the Knicks like, well, I need 3 first round picks. Bro, go to fucking hell.
Shout out to Avery, but ain't nobody gonna show love to Canada like that on no traded shit.
Nah, shout out to Avery. Masai Ujiri is a fucking criminal. He tried that shit.
I know Obama. Yeah,
OG Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anyways, the Warriors.
But the Warriors, they traded Wiseman. They like honestly, I'm gonna say this, and let me ask you guys this as y'all delegate. Do y'all think they should have traded that pick to begin with? Because Wiseman is a good player.
Bro. All right, let me
talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Let me talk my shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we here.
I've been fucking waiting.
That's why we here. Talk your shit.
From before I started on this podcast, Youngin knows very well that I always say that these were the dumbest motherfuckers ever for not taking LaMelo Ball that year. And now Now that people have gotten hurt, now that certain production has gone down, now that the hype behind two role players like Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins has come down. Oh yeah, now it's starting to get spooky, ain't it? It's starting to get kind of spooky when niggas beef up their roster, ain't it? It's starting to get spooky. Hey, listen, just because y'all get some cool regular season wins, y'all got a long road ahead of y'all. And like we always talk, we talk about, hold up, brother. We talk about AD and his glass body. We talk about all these other players with glass bodies.
It's about the
we act like Clay ain't had more changes to him to a 2002 Ford Mustang with a bad transmission. We act like Steph Curry ain't on his last toe, not legs, but his last toe.
Like the ankles.
I ain't no hater, but I just feel like they didn't want to get LaMelo. And to answer AJ put up there, because the reason why I say why they didn't want to get LaMelo is I think they had the fear of potentially moving on from Clay and Steph. But my thing is this: if they would have got LaMelo, you could have had Steph at the 2. Mm-hmm. And that's off-ball Steph Curry, bro. Buckets. Like, they've never relied on big men before, so why would you go and get a big man? Even if they didn't get LaMelo, they should have traded down, bro. They should have traded down and got somebody else, dog. Like, that move.
So they could have got an actual piece.
Terrible.
Yeah. And I would have traded out that shit.
And my thing is, if you got a guy, you drafted a guy who only played a few games of his senior year in high school. Mm-hmm. He only played like 3 to 4 games in college before he had to sit down. So you really drafted a high school junior when you think about it. An AAU standout. That's what you drafted. Like, at least I will give LaMelo credit. Like, we gave him shit because of him being a ball brother, but at least he went overseas, did his thing. So I'm just saying, man, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They tried fixing it. And I mean, listen, man, I'm not going to deny what they did last year. I'm not going to be a hater. I'm not going to sit here and act like that was a fluke what they did last year. They beat the Grizzlies. Who they beat the first round? The Nuggets? Was that the Nuggets? Who was that?
Listen,
I can't remember. The point is, they beat who they beat the first round. They beat the Grizzlies. They beat us. They beat the Celtics. But I mean, there's variables to all 3 of those series. But at the end of the day, they won, bro. So I'm not gonna be a hater and be like, oh, it was a fluke. No, they won. Congratulations. But
there was a perfect example of don't come up short.
But and that's where I got them this year. Don't come up short, because here's my thing. Why I got them is don't come up short.
Yeah, like, Larry, they beat Denver in 5 in the first round.
That's what Denver I thought.
5 in the first round.
Grizzlies in
6 in the second round,
and Memphis, Dallas in 5,
and then they beat Boston in 6 in the finals.
Okay,
I'm gonna put them right here next to Toronto, because I'm gonna ask y'all if y'all want to change this later. So
no, I ain't changing shit with Toronto. They can stay there.
I would say they don't come up short for now because they won last year. But at the rate this is going, if Steph Curry keeps getting hurt, Draymond Green is fucking dry bones, bro. He not doing shit.
He's out of there. He's out of there.
Jordan Poole, they gave him all that money, and he's really just beige Tyler Hero right now.
So you don't like the hoop in front of white women.
That's funny.
All right, I'll be back. You wild. I'll be right back. You wild, bro.
But I would say the Poole signing hasn't worked. Kuminga and Moody, like they're fine, but like they're just not there yet. And honestly, the funny thing is when everything started happening, like they kind of were smart with who they picked, but this pick might not have. This pick is one that just kind of didn't work. And I think that this was supposed to be kind of like a trade. This wasn't supposed to go from like them winning the championship to them just crashing out and then doing a rebuild. It was kind of they made moves to kind of make it a transition from.
They weren't supposed to win that ring last year. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's keep it high.
So we can't take it back, but I'm just saying that
right. We can't.
I think they tried to. Bob Myers tried to position this team where it's like, all right, Curry, Clay, Draymond, they fade out, and as they're fading out, like Poole, Kuminga, Moody, even Wiggins, who's like the solid.
Yep.
Wiggins is the new Iguodala, Wiseman, and so on and so forth. Like those guys kind of transition, and then they just start consistently winning games.
Mm-hmm.
Curry getting hurt doesn't help. Klay Thompson is fucking DeJuan Blair with a 3-point shot now. He has no ACLs. I mean, it's a lot more of a steeper drop off than people thought. So I think they're still don't come up short because like I'm not going to rule them out yet because you never know how the Warriors. We know how the Warriors just out of nowhere they're like they rise up like the Phoenix and shit and start just killing everybody. So
true.
I'm not going to point them out. But if Steph Curry keeps getting hurt, it's over. Like like this next year or two is going to be very interesting to see what they do.
True.
All right, so Winston, I'm gonna save you some time. I'll speak for all of us. Please put the OKC Thunder, the Utah Jazz, and the Spurs under the Wembinos, please. So please put them under the Wembinos, dog.
So the Thunder's gonna crash out.
David, yes.
Shout
I'm about to say
Sam Presti gonna make that call.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to what the Jazz were able to do despite all the moves. But we all know it. They have 15 picks. Yeah, no, we know what that swindler's up to.
Listen, man, Danny Ainge and Sam Presti about to do the Hulk Hogan finger poke on Doom on those franchises. So they about to
Bruh.
That's why all them second round picks were traded today because they got everybody else's first round pick. Like,
and the Spurs put them down there too.
Shout out to Pop.
Salute, Pops.
Salute to Popovich. We got Nolans. This is interesting.
Playoff
Big
progress.
Black nigga.
Playoff progress.
Big black nigga.
I want to say don't
progress.
come up short because they've been talking cash shit, but I'm gonna say playoff progress.
Playoff progress. I mean, they've not made it up past the first round, and this is a year where they could potentially make it out past the first round. So
I'm not gonna say that.
I beg your pardon.
You lose 10 straight in the season. I'm not trusting you to make it out the first round. I'm sorry.
They only lost those 10 straight because they were hurt, my brother. Now I'm not saying that can't still be a thing. I'm not saying that they can't, I'm just telling you, before they got hurt, they were the number one team in the West. Now, granted, it's the beginning of the season. I will say that. But compared to how they played in the playoffs last year, and compared to how they came out running this shit this year, I ain't sleeping.
That boy touch that ball.
I ain't sleeping on them motherfuckers. I ain't sleeping on shit. So go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. I just think that if it's one injury that happens, like it's like, oh fuck, they're gonna lose all these games. Like if they stayed in like 4 or 5, I would have kept it at playoff progress. But now I feel like they don't come with short because they showed how good they could be, and then like if it's one injury.
It had just been one injury though. That's the thing. It's been multiple injuries.
But you know what I mean. Like Zion got hurt, and someone, and Ingram.
Those the top 2 players. That's not just That's why I say playoffs. So, and the Kings are playoff progress. Kings are definitely.
They got guys I like in New Orleans. What's the guy Murphy the third? They got
Alvarado, Nance.
Alvarado,
they deep, bro. They deep.
Yeah, not New Orleans got a squad.
New Orleans got a motherfucking squad. I ain't sleeping, man. New Orleans, I'm being dead ass when I say this. If New Orleans made it to the West Finals, I would not be surprised just based off of how well they play as a team when they're full oil. Like I ain't sleeping on shit with New Orleans, bro. Mark my words. Y'all heard it here first. Like I ain't doing shit. Now Sacramento, playoff progress, man. Because
Larry, let me get their record as you talking, my brother. I like Sacramento. 31-23. Okay.
31-23.
Yeah.
The Foxy one, huh?
Yeah.
Third in the West right now.
Third in the West.
Sacktown.
And the Kings have been proving that, granted, if you had to say they had, I wouldn't consider De'Aaron Fox a quote unquote superstar yet.
No.
But
star player.
But him and Sabonis and the team chemistry they have kind of reminds me, not being funny, Trey, but kind of reminds me of like that grit and grind era where we don't have to necessarily have stars, but we got a complete team that can make the shit work. So I'm gonna give a big shout out to the Sacramento Kings. No one had them coming this far this year. So
that was a great trade, Larry, to get some bonus. That was a great trade.
I ain't mad.
That's
I ain't
the
mad at
trade
that
with
comparison.
one.
Because honestly, I talk shit to Jamal.
But he deserves it, by the way. He deserves
honestly, bro. This might be that this might be that season for De'Aaron Fox to put him over the hump to give him that superstar status.
So you show improve, right, youngin?
Yeah, it ain't even so improved. The mind been doing this shit consistently.
So honestly, because to me, the next team that you're gonna go to, Winston, they're in their spot. Like the Kings are in the Portland Trailblazer spot. In my opinion.
What time is it? It's game time. It's game time.
Basement dweller.
I was gonna say Wemby a bust, but all right.
No, basement dweller.
I'm gonna slide them down because
27-28. 27-28.
27-28. Oh, okay, yeah, no, they made up the pack. Okay.
Should I slide them down some more?
I don't think they're gonna tank for Wemby though, man.
No, they not.
I don't think they are.
They're gonna be a 35 and 40.
They might win if they make the play in.
42 miss the playoffs.
If they make the play in, it's like when you watch a wrestling match and Ric Flair slides the chair to Randy Orton and he just gets it done while the ref's distracted, kind of thing. Like I think that's what's gonna happen. So
I think they'll miss. I think they'll make the play. They either gonna miss the playoffs or at least go to the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna do anything other than that, honestly.
Now,
like, I don't know.
This next team,
Portland, it's weird. I don't know what it is, but
oh man,
Larry, they had
let me say this. I watched the Timberwolves. I watched the Timberwolves live and direct this year. It ain't happening, boss. it ain't happening, boss.
Put them right behind the Bulls, right at the bottom of the basement.
They're in the basement, dog. They're in the basement.
The bottom of the basement.
They in the base. Only because they're gonna have to figure out
two big fuckers.
Yeah, them two big, like that one injured motherfucker and the one slow motherfucker. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out. So
you sick bitch. I'm just playing.
Hey man, the Timberwolves, they should have traded Karl Anthony Towns. They should have done something.
They shouldn't have never got Rudy.
True indeed.
Yeah, giving up your future for Rudy Gobert is insane.
Like, they shouldn't have never made that trade.
Nope. And I like Rudy Gobert. I actually like Rudy Gobert, but the thing is, 4 first-round draft picks, and it's just insane. I don't care what era we're in. I don't care I don't care how trash the 5. Excuse me. Like it's ridiculous.
It was 5.
Yeah, it was 5 actually. Yep, because that's what made it fucking crazy.
Fuck that. 4 made it crazy. 3 make it crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
They got please.
In the words of Fat Joe.
All right. Well. It wasn't just that. It was they gave up Beasley. They gave up Pat Bev, 2 other players. Jared Vanderbilt, 4 first-round picks and 1 pick swap, which might as well be 5. So yeah, all for just Rudy Gobert. And granted, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time All-Star, 6-time First-Team All-Defense. I like Rudy Gobert, but at the same time, 5 first-round picks is nuts. So
hey man, just like Elias in the WWE, he would have made a lot of money in 1994. But 2 big men, this ain't 1994, nigga.
Well, too big.
Bachata and Baguette Biombo over in Minnesota, bro. It's over.
Yep. All right.
Oh,
let's go with Denver. Let's go with Denver, man.
We got the final 4.
Let's go with Denver first.
Big discussion. We got the 3-time MVP.
2-time.
Not yet.
You said what?
I think all 4 of these teams don't come up short.
All right, as I was saying,
Somebody in the West.
All right, let me be real.
Somebody in the West got to end up right here.
Let me be real. The Denver Nuggets are ready for a ring. Let's start off with that. The Denver Nuggets are ready for a ring.
The Nuggets are strong, yo.
I'm gonna give the Nuggets their credit. The Nuggets are ready for a ring. And the reason I got them ready for a ring is because of the fact that they've kept.
I'm gonna put them in front of Boston.
They've kept their core. They continue to improve.
They get better and better.
Jokic is probably hands down the most consistent basketball player on the planet. The only person that comes close to his consistency will probably be Giannis. And honestly, in my list right now, I don't give a fuck if it is Black History Month. I got Jokic over Giannis. I'm sorry. Like, just is what it is. Like, this dude is a motherfucking problem, dog. Like, it's like watching.
Fun to watch too.
It's like watching. It's like watching Tim Duncan with more finesse. It's like it's scary because he puts up 40 casually, dog. It's not even like he's like, I got some players. It's like a struggle for them to get 40. He just puts up 40 like it's nothing, dog. Like I got them as ready for a ring, man. I can't say they don't come up short. I will say this: they might don't come up short in the next year or two, but this year, they ready for a ring, man. Ready for a ring, in my opinion. But I'm gonna let you guys go.
Nelson, Youngin.
I really ain't got nothing to say to it. Them niggas, I say they ready for a ring. I don't care because they like he said, and important. I find that's real important. They kept their core. These folks have grown together. They
4 or 5
years. You feel me? They got the same coach. Like everything is there.
To add on to what you were saying, bro, I just think this is a team that you give one more year to work with the same core. Now, next year, maybe you switch some stuff up, but I'm just saying I'm ready for a ring with them.
I'm gonna go. I put them in don't come up short because I don't trust them.
I mean,
it's either one of 3 things.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's talk. Here.
Okay.
Jokic just when it matters, ain't there. Mike Malone coaches them out of games. No, he'll get them there, but they know how to. There's always a way where like Jokic like gets them there, but it's like they make sure that it doesn't go to Jokic and they lose. So Mike Malone. Okay,
all right,
so
let's not blame that on Jokic.
No, wait, no, because you're looking at me weird. So I'll take it out. So
yeah, let me Winston. Hold on, Winston. We know what the 3 teams are, so let's get real here.
Mike Malone coaches them out of games.
Oh yeah.
And I just don't trust some of them. Like I don't trust the Nuggets. Like there's just some about them that I just like. They're good. I'm not knocking them. I'm not saying they're terrible. It's just like I don't know. I just don't. They don't put no. They don't. When it gets to those moments, it's just,
bro.
It ain't there.
it never been.
Okay. It never been.
Hey man, this year is the year though. Larry, you right, and Nelson, you also right. This year, the window.
This is the year.
This is the fucking window.
Yeah, but if I had to pick in that tier of who's ready for what between if I had to pick
so far
between them three, honestly, I have all right. Puts like this: I got more faith in the Nuggets than I do the Bucks. I think the Bucks are just happy with the fact that they're in the Eastern Conference. Number one, number two, and when I look at how deep and how all right, let me put it like this. Let me pick my words wisely for this because I don't want to come off like too crazy. No,
make sure if you're in the comments, hit that like button.
Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. If you share, tag us in it, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, man. I got more faith in Jokic, Murray, and his surrounding cast than I do in Giannis and his surrounding cast. So by that, thank you. And them adding Jay Crowder, I'm sorry, is not. I don't think that takes them over the hump.
Boss Man 99 don't move the needle.
And
No.
I'm gonna say this too. Washington, y'all buy out Will Barton. Denver, go get y'all guy back.
Oh, you going back to Denver?
He either needs to go to Denver or he needs to go to an up and coming contender. So
New Orleans.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I take it.
No.
He's crazy. See, I'm
He
actually
said, up and coming contender. He said up and coming contender.
Y'all disrespectful, bro.
Boy, stop.
It's over. I'm done.
Who's
y'all
y'all?
good.
Let's let everybody.
He just said up and coming contender. Contending what? The second round playoffs?
Up and coming. Yes, that's up and coming.
Yeah.
That is up and coming.
That is up and coming. Right. That is up and coming. So now we at the 3 controversial.
You know what? I've been real cool, but I keep saying something. Wait till May.
That's cool.
Phoenix.
I said he can help the Knicks. That's all I said. I ain't saying nothing. I said he wanted
read that comment. You said an up and coming contender.
I said the Knicks before you said contender, but it's okay. Go ahead.
That's all I was saying, brother. That's all I was saying. That's all.
Now you got a chant. My bad.
So Larry. So you saying the Clippers?
I ain't believing the Lakers either. So. I'm sorry, continue.
What'd you say?
So you said contender, you mean like Clippers?
Yeah, all right. Don't come up. All right, let me put it like this. Cause see, don't come up short is like there's two layers. There's 2 layers to don't come up short. Don't come up short means you've got a team that has been built and it's been established for a minute. So you on the brink of getting broken up. But it also means that, let's be real. We've seen Toronto do something before, but now it's like, Golden State, they literally just won a championship. As much shit as we talk about the Heat, they always find a way to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals of some sort or some bullshit. The Hawks, the Sixers, So, I mean, granted, it can only be so many contenders in this, in this shit, but, it is what it is. The Lakers are sauteed. AD is going to injure himself sleeping. But, listen. Shout out to Will Barton. Shout out to Will Thrill, Memphis Tiger legend. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Will, man. I hope he goes to a contender. And let me not be funny. Let me be real. Let me not joke, for real. I do think that his defense and his play style would help the Knicks. I just don't trust Thibodeau with a goddamn thing. That's just what it is. But
that's the only thing that the Knicks should have traded, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought they should have got Zach LaVine, but I don't want to be the crackpot here because apparently, should you give up your whole team for Zach LaVine? I don't think that, but I think they should have traded for LaVine. But I understand the hesitancy because of what Thibodeau does. So I don't know if I would have got him with Thibodeau there, but I'm not mad at anybody getting Zach LaVine. So
your ligaments will be grinding.
Oh no,
Phoenix this year. Kevin Durant has spoken earlier, like a year or 2 ago. He said it would be cool to help Chris Paul get a ring. They got Chris Paul, T.J. Warren, Kevin Durant, D Book, DeAndre Ayton, Monty Williams as the coach. They'll probably put Warren off of the bench this year. Where do you guys have him?
All right, Nelson, I'm gonna let you kick it off.
Don't come up short. They're not ready for a ring yet.
My brother.
Oh, no,
are we putting them?
I want to ring in 28 games.
No.
Where we going to put them? We gonna put.
It don't matter where you put them. It don't matter where you put them. They coming up short. They coming up short, in my opinion.
Don't come up short this year, and they have a 3-year window because after that it's a dub.
You give
That
him
team
that
getting
long?
blown up.
I don't give him 3
They
years.
don't win 3 years. That team is getting blown up, bro.
I don't give it 3
That's
years.
34.
I'm giving it 18 months, my brother. I'm giving it
I like
18
campaign.
months.
Fucking campaign.
Listen.
You
As
need to go campaign and go campaign, do something else. Call of Duty campaign.
As somebody who is always proud of anybody from my city or where I grew up with, not far from me, that made it, ain't nobody scared of campaign, dog. Like,
No. I meant like as a backup.
Wait,
like,
campaign from Memphis?
yeah, campaign group.
Yeah,
I went to high school with campaign's brother, bro. Yeah.
No,
That's
Fun. I mean, if nobody from Show Your Work knew that. I mean, well, nobody knew that. Yeah, I went to high school. Shout out to Tony Payne. Went to the high school with Campaign's brother. He is a Memphian through and through. You can tell if you pay attention to how you talk. That's a Memphian. Oh yeah. But ain't nobody scared of Campaign. Exactly. Hey man, Braun tried to warn the young man. Braun tried to warn him. Listen, man. This is my thing.
Pull up the cover.
He the only person. Bro.
Campaign.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say this.
Call of Duty campaign. I'm
gonna say this, man.
Done, Bucko.
I think they got a year and a half, and I think the only reason I say they got a year and a half is because
I give them 2.
I'm saying a year and a half because all right. On pay, okay. Let me say this. This is a great 2K team. This is a wonderful 2K team. But the depth that they've had over the past 2 years has all but left them. And don't get me wrong, they have some guys over there that I think when it comes to certain times, I've seen them step up and they don't get enough credit, in my opinion, like Torrey Craig and Damian Lee. So I'm not going to sit here and say that they just got bums on their bench, but at the same time, they don't have any difference makers. And the difference between this team and a Golden State Warriors, a Boston Celtics in 2008, the Miami Heat in the early 2010s is while those teams were top heavy, they still were able to add decent, good role players on their bench. They were still a deep team. It wasn't like, because even when LeBron won that second time and he was going through it, a lot of the time D Wade and Chris Bosh was hurt. So really Mike Miller, Ray Allen, Shane Battier, Chalmers, these are the guys that helped him out through that process, right? I don't see any of that with the Phoenix Suns at this current point right now. Now, could they get some people on the buyout market? Maybe. But at the same time, let's be real. Mr. Cliff Paul is getting paid a lot of money. Hey, now, the
38.
Feel how you want to feel about Cliff, but, he's getting paid. He only has a short window of time. Devin Booker
has 18 months.
That's why I say they have 18 months, because he has 18 months. And once he's gone, they're still gonna be over the cap. They're still gonna be in tax hell with this team. So it's literally they are the epitome right now of don't come up short. They are the epitome of do not come up short. Because if you come up short, it's over. It is over, in my opinion. So that's where I'm giving them, man. Like, listen, that's a nice move. It sounds cool. Niggas can be like, oh my God, KD to the Suns. I ain't scared of them, bro. And I think if you're let me go look at the standings right now. To tell you
at 30 and 26.
Oh, I know that, but I'm gonna tell you some teams off the top of my head. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not lying when I say this. The Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, the Pelicans, and even maybe Golden State off of just pure faith should not be afraid of the Phoenix Suns. And the reason why I say this, all those teams have in common is they all know how to play team basketball. So those teams should not be afraid of Kevin Durant. And because Nelson mentioned Chris Paul, KD ain't no spring chicken either, and KD been glass body too. So
and he has a lot of feet. Yeah, he has a lot of things going on with his feet and his ankles as well.
So we might be looking at Tracy McGrady 2.0 with this. So I ain't going for that. All right.
Now we are here. Shout out to Job Pop. I mean, shout out to the Laser Man himself. Memphis Grizzlies.
Laser Man.
The Memphis Grizzlies, as of right now, they are
They're
still
number 2.
at number two. They had somewhat of a slide. They was going crazy for a
Injuries,
while.
though. Injuries.
Yes.
I ain't scared of the West.
So right now with the squad is tried and true.
Mm-hmm.
No, we most definitely don't come up short.
I might surprise you. I'm gonna surprise you with my pick.
We got another all-star.
Way up there.
Yeah, they are. I'm not lying. They are.
Upcoming games in this stretch. We got Minnesota, we got Boston, we got Utah, we got Philly, we got Denver, we got the Lakers, and we have Houston.
Yuck.
All right. I'm gonna say this, Winston. I'm not even being funny. The Grizzlies are ready for a ring.
Hey, I respect.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they're ready for a ring. Before you even go, young, and let me explain why y'all are ready for a ring. Y'all haven't moved anything crazy. Y'all are already number 2 in the West. You're adding a certified knockdown shooter in Luke Kennard, which is something that y'all have had, but now it's even more because now it's like, all right, you have him, Bane, and Tyus that can all knock a shot down.
We got All-Star break coming up.
And now let me say this. Do I think that they could be better? Maybe, but at the same time, take the Grizzlies and their personalities aside. Take all that aside and just look at pure basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They ready for a ring, dog.
Boy can hoop.
The boys can hoop. Are they annoying as fuck? Absolutely. Do they get on your nerves? Absolutely. Should y'all stop trying to walk around like he's Machiavelli? Yes. But on that basketball court for 48 minutes,
I seen them niggas with that ball.
Them niggas is dogs, man. I'm not sleeping on the Grizzlies. And compared to the rest of the West, I'm not sleeping on the fact of how great of a playoff year y'all had last year and how close y'all came and how they got that far with Ja being hurt as well. So I'm not taking nothing away from y'all, man. I think that y'all are ready for a ring person. I'm not even gonna put y'all in don't come up short. Because to me, as I let you go, to me, if y'all do come up short, y'all gonna keep the same team and maybe make some minor adjustments. It's not gonna be a major. Because like these other teams right here, Phoenix has given up their whole future for right now. The Sixers are an Embiid trade request away from blowing that shit up. The Hawks, self-explanatory.
And also with Philly, Harden, his contract's coming up.
Oh, he going back to Houston. And then you got Miami, last legs. Clippers, last legs. Toronto, last legs. Golden State, last knees and ankles. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? So with these teams up here, I don't see them breaking up. Well, you can't see my mouse, but I don't see them breaking up anytime soon with the ready for the ring tier. So I got the Grizzlies that ready for a ring, man. They might be at the bottom of that, but they're not at the come up short part for me. But I've talked enough. Youngin, please go. Nelson, please go.
I'm about to say, because you definitely said everything I needed to say. I just want Dylan Brooks gone. Jaren is made of glass.
Mm-hmm.
And that, yeah, bro, like I said, bro, Dylan Brooks is far too inconsistent. Granted, yeah, when Jaren is out there, he's doing this thing. But even on offense, bro, you ain't gotta shoot 5 to 6 threes, bro. You're a power forward. You can shoot middies. We ain't saying you gotta be under the bucket because Steven Adams down there. Bro, you can shoot middies. You do your thing on he do his thing on defense. Yeah. Yes, AJ. He's fucking ass. It's terrible. Sewer water. Like,
That's sassy Brock Lesnar.
and bro, you shoot the ball like you Kobe, bro. I don't know who the fuck gave you that mentality, my boy. Like,
Not the Mamba.
like you not that. We do, and oddly enough, honestly and truthfully, I don't like the fact that Danny Green was in that trade. Fool. Granted, yes, that contract I hate it, but that was
shit.
that's that locker room vet though. We like, man, fuck what you talking about, bro. We need,
Bruh, you made this whole. You were so fucking mad when y'all got Danny Green. You were so pissed off. But dog.
But when I told you we should have traded him. Yeah, I told you then. I hope we would get another vet for him. Luke fucking Kennard. Yes, he can shoot the ball. That white boy can shoot the ball. Yes, he can. But we need that veteran presence in the locker room, bro. We don't have that.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Now, I will agree. I do think a vet presence. Here's the thing why I say at this point it is what it is, because everybody keeps saying the Grizzlies need a vet, but this is a team overall that has shown from day one they don't give a fuck about none of that. So it's like, even if you get a vet, not saying that you're wrong, bro, but who's to say that vet is even going to be able to get to them? Now, if you go and get you a vet that has been there, won a championship, and is of a certain caliber of player, then yeah. But I don't think Danny Green was going to be that guy. I think it had to be somebody that's on the same level, at least, of Jaren, in order for them to be able to say, okay, I respect where you're coming from. But that's the thing. How many of those guys are readily available right now? Excuse me. And I don't think it's that many. So, I mean, we'll see what they do. Because like I said, I think the Kennard trade helps even more, because now let's say Dylan Brooks slaws the fuck out, right? Well, I don't want that to happen, but let's say that happens, right?
It's gonna happen.
Okay. I'm trying to be positive about your team. That's crazy. But let me say, hear me out. Hear me out.
Dylan is Tim Hardaway.
He is. But the Kennard piece helps with trades. The Kennard piece helps out with, okay, I got the same thing as Danny Green, but much younger. So it's the same thing. So I'm not mad at the Kennard move. I actually think that might be probably the most underrated move.
It's a good move. Don't get me wrong.
But them young niggas, they're gonna need an elder. They're gonna need one. Them young niggas, they're gonna need somebody insane. Yeah, go ahead, get your shit off about Chuck.
You not from South Memphis, bro. You from South Carolina. Chill out, young nigga. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, that's
chill out, John Mel.
Yep, there it is.
Chill out, John Mel. You told him. I'm gonna say though about this.
You made it, man. Chill out.
Well, you're not wrong, because you went around like Pac.
Yeah, bro.
I will say about this Memphis team, they're ready for a ring, but they're their own worst enemy for reasons that we've all explained.
Mm-hmm.
They will play them. They can easily play themselves out of a game because either John Moran getting emotional, Dylan Brooks getting super emotional. Like they can easily be their own worst enemy. You just got to make them beat themselves, and I don't trust that. So. And that coach don't know how to control it either. So,
Taylor Jenkins, he a good coach, but he don't know how to. He don't know how to take control.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Yeah, y'all getting crazy talking. Tween only. They all they do is tweet NBA YoungBoy lyrics like that's gonna win them a championship. Nah, bro, you need to get your shit together and buckle up. Because Dylan Brooks wrestling like he fucking wrestling like he Mark Merrill and shit, like trying to low blow motherfuckers. Yo, relax, bro. That's not gonna get you nowhere.
Nah, man. Hey, shout out to the Grizzlies. All right.
Yo,
All right.
shout out to this tier list. I told y'all it's gonna
That's-
work. I told y'all. So we here, huh? We here.
All right. You want me to be honest? You want me to be completely honest with you? Be honest with you. Don't come up short.
Above or below Phoenix?
Below Phoenix.
Yeah, they got more time.
We have if Phoenix has 18 months, the Dallas Mavericks have like 19 months. But let me explain why that extra month for us works out.
Kyrie, you might
See, this is what. See, I was waiting on this fucking moment today. You know what? Let me explain to you why I'm not worried about Kyrie Irving. The question that no one has been willing to answer to me today. All right. Where is Kyrie going to go after this? This is Kyrie's last chance. His last chance. Now, hold up. Somebody else can pick him up. I'm not saying he's done. He's not going to be forced out the league. But what I'm saying is to be proven as a consistent, as an actual contributor to a team, and to be viewed as where he's at. If he moves again, he is fucked. He's fucked if he moves again. So it's like, all right, everybody keeps hitting me up and it's like, what y'all gonna do when Kyrie leaves in a couple months? What y'all gonna do if Kyrie does this? Like, what? I want y'all to tell me right now, to my face, for the whole world. Let me take myself off the Summer Jam screen. All these teams listed here in the NBA, who has a better position for Kyrie Irving as of today? I will leave the floor to you guys.
And that's after this season, so we're talking future shit.
Right now, who has a better team that can help Kyrie Irving out with his play style and everything like that today?
Nelson, who needs a point guard? That's the better question.
Any team needs a point guard. Any team could take him. But you know what I'm gonna say? I could see Kyrie fucking around and trying to find a way to Phoenix.
AJ, that's what I'm saying, AJ. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just keep my fingers and my toes crossed, AJ.
No. Don't be no punk bitch. Say it with your chest. No. We here.
Kyrie will find a way to somehow either get to Phoenix or then I don't know any other team. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But for some reason, I can see him trying to weasel his way to Phoenix.
Jenny Bus, where you at? Magic Johnson.
Or the Lakers went because remember he wanted to go to the Lakers and Josiah, made
Mamba
said no, and like if he could go on his own accord and not have to deal with Josiah blocking him or blackballing him from going to the Lakers, like he's gonna do it.
Okay.
I got faith in Jason Kidd as a coach.
He's gonna find a way. If Dallas is cool, he'll stay. I don't think that's an issue. But Kyrie is very unpredictable in the sense that I can see. I do not hold Kyrie short of doing anything that
we have not discussed yet. Like he's very unpredictable, but he also wants the 4 years, which the Nets didn't want to give him, and he wanted 45 or 50 million a year.
They'll try to put him in a
give it to him.
Deal.
I don't know, but
I'm gonna tell you why.
He'll probably stay, but I can see him. But the thing is, I do not want you to rule out that he's gonna leave.
I'm not ruling out that he has a possible chance to leave. It's Kyrie, dog. Like this is still Kyrie's sunflower. Like everything I've said about Kyrie before still stands. I'm not doing a complete 180 on Kyrie, but let's be realistic. I'm gonna go through this whole shit. He is banned from Boston. Milwaukee is not going to take him. The Grizzlies already have a star point guard. The 76ers, no. Denver's not taking him. The 76ers are a Joel Embiid trade away from being basement dwellers and insert number round pick or bust. Process again. Not going to Atlanta. The Heat have tried. It's not fucking happening. The Clippers, no. The Raptors, no. Golden State, no. The Cavaliers, fuck no. The Knicks, y'all tried it. No. The Pelicans, maybe. The Lakers, they locked in with D'Angelo Russell. It's not happening. Sacramento has a young team. The Pacers, Rick Carlisle would blow a gasket. The Wizards.
And also the KKK is in Indiana, so no.
All right. Wizards, no. Brooklyn, no. No. Bulls, no. Timberwolves, maybe. All right. Orlando Magic, nah. Pistons, nah. Rockets, Hornets, Thunder, Jazz, Spurs, Purgatory, nah. So after all the teams I just named, the New Orleans Pelicans and the Timberwolves are like the only options that come to mind besides Phoenix. Also, do you really want Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker and Kevin Durant trying to handle the one ball? I don't think that. No. So, and with the Lakers, like I said, they locked into D'Angelo Russell. They knew Kyrie made his decision, so they made the decision to better their team. And I'm going to give the Los Angeles Lakers respect for finally moving on past the bullshit of needing another superstar and building a team around them, which has won them championships in the past. So I'm sorry if I'm getting aggressive or passionate about this, but I'm just saying, like, there's always this thing, and it's like, yeah, but you have to look at it from Kyrie's standpoint too. The reason he probably didn't even get upset with the Dallas trade or say I'm gonna sit out with Dallas is because this is fuck Kyrie too. Kyrie is in the same position Westbrook was when he went to the Wizards. It's like, all right, I have to prove it. I have to show that I'm not going to be a hindrance to the team. But more importantly than anything for me, man, Kyrie at this point and what the Mavs have done, just like how me and you went back and forth on that comic book episode, the second to last one we did, Winston, about DC, beggars can't be choosers. So if I have been begging and hoping for some kind of help for Luka Doncic, and not only have we been in the same position that we were at last year with Jalen Brunson, we're in the same fucking spot that we had with Jalen Brunson last year. Now we added arguably a top 3, top 5 point guard in the National Basketball Association. I have the best backcourt in basketball. I'm not worried about these other niggas. So guess what? If he leaves, it's Kyrie. I'm not surprised. If he stays, you niggas in trouble. And that's my statement, man. That's my statement. Don't come up short.
So, gentlemen, there we are. There we have it. You know what I'm saying? The mid-season trade deadline, NBA, show your work experience. Tier list. Do anybody have any objections? Commenters, let us know. We got 2 minutes to comment. Any objections? Cleveland Cavaliers, let me know something. Toronto, let me know something. Golden State, let me know something.
I think we all. I think this is great. I think we all handled this well. I think this is a great list that's representative of all of us. Honestly, I think this is great.
He was just so turned.
Hey, this is a good this is very we got 2 Western teams. Hey, Memphis. And Memphis can listen. I want to say this.
That's a lot of shit if they can do it.
Listen.
It's a lot of ifs with a lot. I mean, these top 2 tiers is a whole lot of wait and see and ifs. So
but check me out. The league as it is presented now and where it's going, multimedia, as it's going, it is Ja Morant's league to lose. I'm going to keep it real with you. Because Adam Silver is not David Stern. He's going to give this new Iverson a chance. As long as he don't fuck it up.
See, you trigger me there. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. Nelson. No. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. Because here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. I would argue personally that the one who has the most genuine hate is the one whose league it is to lose. And I'm gonna say Luka Doncic, but hear me out why I say this, right?
I'm talking about
hold on. Let me, because Nelson and Young ain't gonna agree with this. Because see, regardless of what he does, Luka Doncic gets the universal hate. And we know why, but he gets the universal hate. The difference between Luka and Ja is that Ja gets his hate because Ja does shit for you to hate him. See, when it was Allen Iverson's time, niggas just hated AI because he was balling. Everything else was just okay. The league wasn't fucking with AI because they couldn't understand parties over grandpa. It's a young man's league now. You know, young niggas got tattoos. Young niggas want to wear headbands with wrist sleeves and all that. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant is not Allen Iverson. The difference is Ja Morant is not about it how Allen Iverson is about it. So nah, man, I can't make that comparison.
I saw that thread on Twitter, bro. I almost threw up in my mouth.
Wait. Don't get me construed. Let me land. I'm talking about in terms of popularity. I'm talking about how Steph Curry got it right now. Any kid, any AAU team is all Steph Curry sneakers. I'm talking about Ja Morant can get to that fucking point to where he got whole AAU teams, every kid, they got a fucking lime green dread, they got the Ja Morant sneakers. Like this, that's what I'm talking about in terms of American. Because if it ain't Ja, and as far as American basketball players, it's nobody right now. In the post-LeBron era, it's nobody except Giannis and some European ballers.
I mean, I'm being real with you. I'm not being funny when I say this is not a bias toward my college basketball team. Jason Tatum's right there. Listen, as much as I like Ja, as much as I give Ja his respect. Okay. Hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I think there needs to have a conversation. See, I think that's another part of the problem. I think everybody has all these expectations on Ja, and Ja's feeding into it when Ja just need to go out there and ball and not worry about what the media got to say, what podcasters got to say. Like, just go out there and ball. Stop doing dumb shit and ball. Like, that's just what it comes down to with Ja Morant. But when it comes to putting him in the conversation of Allen, Ezell, Bubba Chuck Iverson, you got a lot more to prove, my boy. You got a lot more to prove, my boy. So
he can hoop. The boy can hoop.
Hey man, he got the whole world in his hands.
He do. It is fucking doors. It's his to lose.
Twitter ain't going crazy about Jason Tatum. You don't see girls putting the hard eyes under Jason Tatum pictures like that.
Well,
in terms of popping, Ja Morant's popping.
Okay. All right. Sleep with a high old nigga if you want to. All right. But I mean, I get what you're saying though. Like he is a captivating player. Yeah. He is a captivating.
You got the Beast commercial. All that.
Listen, I fuck with Ja Morant, but at the same time, Ja got to get off the bullshit, man. So,
of course. No. It's all fuck up. But we did it, y'all. The first tier list of Show Your Work. Come on now.
All right, now
please pull up this clip.
We did it.
How about why don't we save a clip of the week?
We did it, y'all.
Yeah. So, all right, now I have a feeling where you're about to go with this, but in honor of LeBron James, Nelson, I heard there was a decision that was made for you. Would you like to make this public?
What decision did I make?
You didn't make this decision. Your ancestors made this decision.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
you gotta be with the synergy, my brother. See, I tried.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm sending it to you right now. You like to put it on the Summer Jam screen.
Fuck you, Clyde.
Hey, you gotta get him back. You better get him back.
Right.
If you're watching, please let us know about your opinions on the NBA tier list. Did it make sense? What are you fucking with? What are you not fucking with? Did you even fuck with this segment at all? We're gonna pull those out every once in a while.
All right. So as I get this pulled up, Nelson, is there anything you want to say before we get this pulled up?
I was genuinely surprised at
BRB
splits. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
More than I saw.
The splits.
Listen, I did the math. I said, "Oh shit!" Like I am literally
all right. So what? So this is your ancestry report. What site did you use for this?
Ancestry DNA. They were doing a half-off special around Christmas, so G Money and I got it. So just not got hers yet for some reason, considering I shipped them literally at the exact same time. But I got mine today. I got mine last night actually during Black Variant, but I was recording. So then I had realized I checked my email this morning. I got it, so I looked at it and I figured, you know what? Instead of it being, I think it throw y'all in for a little bit of a loop.
All right. Well, Color Money. This Nelson. This is your moment. So Color Money.
This is my moment.
This is your moment. This is your moment on this land. This is your moment.
One shot, one opportunity.
All right. So, this is not All right. This is not surprising, but it's also surprising. Here's why. So if you count the European countries, I'm pretty much Spain's 30%. That's not a fucking surprise. My last name is a very common name in Spain. Spain and Portugal is not surprising because my mom had a bunch of Portuguese when she did it. So that's Portuguese, the Basque countries in Spain. So that's about, if you count the other European countries, so that'd be Sweden and Denmark. I don't know who the fuck I would have that has Sweden and Denmark ancestry. The same goes with Anatolia and the Caucasus, which I Googled, and that's like kind of the Turkish region, so the Ottoman Empire, which is interesting. France and Ireland. I do have a great-grandfather who's great-great-grandfather who's Irish, but aside from that, he kind of got wiped off the bloodline. France, that's a little weird. So if you put all that together, that goes for about like 55%. The rest is interesting because like I figured I had indigenous Puerto Rico, but I did not, which is the Taino Indians, but I did not know it was going to be the second highest. I figured it'd be like 10 to 15%. But indigenous wise, I have 17% Puerto Rico. I got 2% in Mexico, and shout out to the Dominican Republic because G Money was laughing her ass off. So que lo que, shout out to the Dominicans. I'm 1%.
Shout out to North. Listen, Nelson, Montana. Shout out to North Africa.
So I'm pretty much like half European. I'm like about 20% indigenous, and the rest is interesting because I have Cameroon, Congo, and the Western Africa, Northern Africa, Senegal, Mali, Ivory Coast, and Ghana, which allegedly the trade went from. I got Benin and Togo, Nigeria. So I'm literally about like 55%. I'm pretty much like 55% European. And then the rest is 45%. So it's like 25%, give or take. It's like pretty much 20 to 25% African and 20 to 25% indigenous. So I'm pretty much this is a Puerto Rican person personified, literally.
You are not Caucasus.
Literally what a Puerto Rican is.
Listen, round of applause for not being Caucasus.
Yeah, so I'm like triracial, I guess. I don't know, but yeah.
All right, triracial.
So my decision is I'm going to support the 45%, a lot more than a 55%, because that's really where we came from. But I was actually shocked to see the indigenous be a lot higher than I thought. Also, I don't have nobody Mexican in my family, so that's kind of interesting. And the Haiti Dominican Republic is interesting too. So I don't think I have any Dominican relatives, but
Senegal, huh?
Yeah, man. Shout to Africa, you know what I mean?
Convict.
Hey man, all right.
Nelson over there bumping Mama Africa.
So all right, so I'll share this publicly on air, Nelson. So this is a shameless plug, but we do a podcast on the side with Mo and Josh called Caribbean Cousins, right? I think I've told y'all this in private, but I'll say this on air. So I had a conversation with my sister about 3 weeks ago now, and I was reminded that apparently my grandfather, who is Geechee, apparently may have been from the Caribbean or from Hispaniola. So
Kalo K. Larry.
So I'm gonna eventually, not right now, but I'm eventually get this done, and
I'm
I
gonna
too,
do one too.
I will share mine for the people. All I'm gonna say is y'all might want to color money this, but whatever island it is, if it comes back more than 5%,
You claiming it?
what? Oh man. What? I am claiming it. I am proclaiming it. Hey. Hey.
I'm just grateful that the fact that like indigenous Puerto Rico is number 2. I feel so much better about myself.
Joshua, I appreciate it. But if it comes back as Puerto Rican, I'm getting the flag. The flag gonna be right there next to the Jerry Conway shit. Like y'all gonna see me draped up like Winston when he be doing the bandana on his head and shit. Like, yeah, bro, I'm going fed if it goes to that, dog. Like,
and just because you just said something about fit, Winston.
Yeah.
You put that shit on last night, didn't you?
Youngin, thank you for going back and looking at that. Like,
hey, I had to do it. Hey, it's always the street will play its me.
Afro be denim.
Oh man, Winston,
Make sure y'all check that out.
No,
Make sure y'all check out the book.
Hey man, I thank you for checking that out, Trey, for real. Like, yeah. Hey man, I want to give a big shout out to Van X, and I also want to give a big shout out to Nelson too, man. Nelson helped us take it to another level last night, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Jamal. You know what I mean? Hey, Trey was probably like, baby, look at this nigga.
Trey was probably at redacted looking at that like, yo, like this nigga here. Yeah, flag and bio Larry. Nah, I ain't gonna go that far, Josh. I ain't a hoe. I ain't going that far now. I ain't finna.
The 1% Dominican Republic threw me. I'm like, who the fuck do
shit? And I just looked at my dad's picture that I showed y'all. I was like, fuck. This might be real. I might be Dominican. I don't know. But
if you just wasn't in the top 3, I would have been like, damn.
Damn, man.
That's crazy. We were right there. We were so close yet so far.
All right, man.
The fucking Spaniards, man.
Shout out to knowing yourself. Know yourself.
Shout to This is a very if you take away like the weird ones like France and Ireland and like the Caucasus part, this is a pretty spot on like what a Puerto Rican usually is.
Right.
Like this is the DNA right here.
For sure. All right, man. Let's
shout to Ancestry DNA. When you get go get the 2-for-1s when you can.
Hey man, send me a promo code, man. Send me a promo code.
Just pay me, man. Look at this.
Man, like, for sure. All right, let's do this real quick and then we'll get up out of here. Shout out to this trade deadline special. But the Super Bowl, man, who y'all got? Just real quick, who's your pick? Because we're just here at this point. So who y'all going with? I'll start off. Fly, Eagle, fly.
I'm gonna go second. I'm gonna pick Rihanna, and I want to pick those hot wings. I'm also gonna pick those wings. Rihanna and chicken wings.
This motherfucker here.
Trey, please go.
Before I'll tell you why he's saying that. Because before we went to NXT last week, I took him to the wing spot by my crib. That's really good. He was fucking with them, so I'm trying to order them for the Super Bowl. I gotta call him tomorrow to get my order.
Coming soon.
Yeah, Josh, I'm really curious to see what your shit comes back as, because then I'm gonna see how many chicks you about to speak Chinese to. So,
he gonna put the flag. He gonna put.
He putting the flag in
every flag that pop up on the Ancestry report. That even if it's like less than 1%, he gonna put it on there.
Oh yeah, the day I wake up on Twitter and see Josh put former IWGP champion in his bio, I'm gonna know what's up. Like, yeah.
Former CBA MVP.
Mm-hmm. Guangdong Tiger superstar. Yeah.
It's not Reggae Boys anymore. It's Guangdong Boys.
You know, I just feel like this deserves that. Sorry. Guangdong is a funny name. I'm doing it for myself too. Guangdong is a funny name. Guangdong.
Ni Hao Gang. Okay, youngin, go ahead. My bad.
I was gonna say nah. See, I can't even use that as the episode title. I was just gonna.
No.
All right, bro.
I was gonna say reggae Ichiban, but you know, hey,
shout out to the ancestors, but no.
I was gonna say reggae Ichiban, but hey, you know,
shout out to the indigenous, man.
For sure.
Even though it's fucked them.
Hey man. Hey, nah, brother. Unity, my brother. Aliens, home planet, unite, my brother. Unite.
You got the Chiefs?
Yeah, man, gonna bring it back to the conference, man.
Yeah, the Chiefs do it. I'm a Giants fan. Fuck the Eagles.
I'm a Giants fan. You know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. All right. Well. Marcel, 3/4 of the podcast fuck with you. So you know, we'll see what happens. Just know, Marcel, I love you, but I'm gonna let you live if y'all lose. But
join us in the Discord. It talks with us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was waiting for y'all to see it. I was
Bro, Bob's birthday just passed, and you doing this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother,
that's crazy, bro.
Like Michael Wilbon said, my nigga. I'm glad you said that.
Buju Yao Ming is crazy.
Get up, stand up, break that wall down.
Yeah. My nigga.
Break the wall for your right. Damn.
Don't give up.
Damien Ming.
Talk about the Swinging Gong. The Ming Dynasty.
Damien Ming. Hey, Youngin. Hold up. Title number 3. The Ghost of Jamrock.
Wow.
The Great Wall of Jamrock.
Yo, Josh being the Ghost of Jamrock is insane.
Nah, bro.
The Great Wall of Dancehall.
It's always a reason.
The Great Wall of Dancehall.
We here, baby. Got to show your work, baby.
Yo, hold on.
Sit on Billy.
Hold on. Not the hold on, I got y'all. Not the Ni Hao rhythm.
Bro, add all this shit, bro. Add all this shit to the titles, bro. Add all this shit to the titles, man. Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh,
all right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
The Tokyo
Gotta
Football
love it,
Cafe.
Jay, all right, bro.
We going crazy.
All right.
Clip of the week. Clip of the week. Clip of the week. Clip of the week.
The federal
zone. Hold up. All right. Clip of the week, man. Clip of the fucking week. Nelson, you've already explained it last week. I didn't get time to edit and drop that clip. So I'll edit it this week and put it in the YouTube video. But it's very simple. The same clips of the week. You can just hit us on our Twitter, Patreon, anywhere where you type in SYWNET. You can join us on our Discord. There's a clips of the week section that you put your clips in, get things done, and we will make sure to highlight your clips because we care about you. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, I don't know what in the hell this miscreant said, but Great Wall of Dancehall. Yep, that's it. That's it. All right, Joshua, you a wild boy.
I'm gonna say the Link Quay bounce, but go ahead, you got it.
Oh, why? You've been playing too much Mortal Kombat. Link Quay bounce.
Link Quay bounce.
Add it to the titles. Oh man, the Link Quay bounce. Yo,
like the Willie bounce.
Yadman Bihan is insane. You know what?
Tongue loud bad.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
Josh definitely got a
man.
cousin named like Barrington Wang or something.
I see what's going on here. No,
Fuck.
no,
Let me get these fucking clips out the way.
no.
Yo.
Live.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Livingston High. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man. Let me get these clips out the way,
Joe
man.
Side definitely got a Jamaican Chinese cousin.
All right.
I love it, man.
All right.
Yarmouth Express. Okay,
First up on the clip of the week. Apparently,
Beanie Han.
Beanie Han. All right, yeah.
Give us some.
Hey man,
Oh man, I'm
when
sorry.
we do the show your work fight card, yeah, Donnie and Josh for the Battle of Texas. Donnie and Josh in a Battle Texas death match.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Vibes triad. That's hilarious. All right.
That's crazy.
Oh man. And the crazy thing is I've actually seen that they were in Saints Row 2. I forgot what they were called, but the
Let's get to these clips, man.
yeah.
Let's go to the clips, man.
Let's get to
We'll
these
be here all
clips,
night.
man.
We gonna
All
wild
right.
out, man.
All right. Now y'all, yeah. See, now y'all want to be on time. Look at y'all.
So much fun.
All right. This first clip comes from Winston. Now I'm afraid already of what the fuck is about to happen in this clip. So
That's the one that with the guy talking.
Nah. You post a lot, so let's see. Let's see what this is. Hold on.
This better not be an injury, bro.
No, let's see.
Just play
Let's
it.
see. Whoa.
We're gonna see you in the parking lot, nigga.
That's crazy. This man got the dunk and everything.
We're gonna see you in that parking lot.
Bitch. Yo, the ref like, bro, I'm right here.
Like, did you know that I could see you?
Brother, do you know that I can see you? All right.
The guy that was guarding him, like, are you okay?
All right. I think I know where Jeshua is going, and I just want it to be known before I play this clip that the words, rights, ideals, and ideas of one Sir Jeshua do not represent one DJ Larry, one King Murphy Media, one Who is Rich Nell, or the Lavish Life Youngin. I want to say that as I get this ready because I see the text and hell is hot.
Wow.
Bruh.
But people gonna look at me like a monster.
You are a monster on and off the court.
Hurry up, Paul. Mute it. That's funny. That's funny as hell.
Should I do high school, middle school, or elementary?
Oh,
The choice is yours.
damn. The Lord is trying to tell you something. Stop
I
it.
was thinking like maybe high school. I'm leaning closer to middle school, but I think elementary might be too much. So I'm just staying in middle school. That's a little bit, yeah. Maybe I think I might go high school though.
Hell is hot, brother.
Damn. Next clip.
Fire.
Jeshua, what I want you to do is I want you to run back.
That shit was funny though.
I want you to run back my prayer from earlier tonight. And I want you to focus on that for the rest of this week.
He's in the dark going brazy. He's in the dark in the dark.
Incredible.
Dark.
Yep.
All right. But anywho, next up is Nelson. which
I love it. You gotta
Lord, these TikTok clips, which by the way, Nelson's one of the best friends ever, always give me the funny TikTok clips. So he's part of the reason why we have clip of the week.
Brother, how you doing?
love it.
I like your shirt.
Brother, how you doing?
I just want to say a few words. What the hell?
Yo, this dude is funny, yo.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong clip. Hold up. Whoa.
Nah, this is one of them, but you might have. It was the Astro Boy clip that we talked about yesterday, actually.
What the hell?
He got the Jesus.
It was the Bible Belt 13s.
God did.
No, he
Them
didn't.
motherfuckers
No,
really
he
faked
didn't.
over fa-
No, he didn't. No, not my Jesus. No, he didn't.
Brother. But Jordan never made these damn things. Let me see the tongue. Let me see the. Goddamn. We going 2. Who is that on the logo? We going 2-3 for the Lord. Goddamn. Got 3 things, brother. Let me rub. Let me plug. Oh man, this is unbearable. Can we say a prayer right now? Let me get your hand. We're gonna say a prayer, and I'm gonna give you one of these.
Yeah, they got
That's
the
for the shoe
they got
convention.
the Joe
That's down
side
along with
lows
your
on.
face. Shoe convention. We in Orlando, right? Can we gonna say a prayer? Give me your hand. Father God, we here right now. You see my sneakers and you see his, and we know that Jordan made these, but Jordan never made that, and Jesus never played in those. In Jesus' name we play. Amen, brother.
He said it just made him play.
Nah, yo, he's legit funny. Man.
No,
He's funny.
his
I
videos
like this guy,
are
Who
amazing.
is
Almost
this, Nelson? Who is
almost official SLV.
He's like out of. I forgot where he's from.
I think it's from Orlando. I think it's from Orlando.
He might be from Orlando, but there was a speaker con and he was like all around, bro.
I've almost used his shit for like one of my intros I made for the podcast. Like, dude is hilarious, bro. Like, hilarious.
Respect.
All right, what the hell, Nelson?
Hello guys, I'm Little Baby here. Make sure you come and check the nail place out.
This nigga trying to fight them charges so badly.
Hello guys, I'm Little Baby here. Make sure you come and check the nail place out.
And it was at this moment that Coach K decided to sell QC.
He was
my
already
name's
in
Little
motion.
Baby. Check the nail place out.
So next time, so we'll be talking about that on the post game, which will be I'll give y'all instructions on that when we end the podcast. But yeah,
the post game 50 Cent. All that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, you got one more, Nelson. And
I think this one like last minute, but if you could put it up, cool.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hold up. Oh no.
Yeah, just...
Oh, I saw this on Twitter earlier today.
He was hooping,
Shout out to my guy who is from the island, because he said, "Oh, the island is hot. They wilding," and I'm like, I looked at the gym logo. I said, "Is that the high school that I think it is?" Like, because I didn't want to snitch or nothing. I don't want them to look at this podcast. And
I didn't want to snitch.
But I said, I seen black and red. I thought it was one school. Then I seen that logo on the center core. I said, interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He really had the blow while he was pooping in his Nike Tech pocket.
Oh man. All right. Youngin. I was gonna say the clips that you had, we had them last night on the book club episode. We were talking about them big boot magoot boots that I like, but y'all want to check that out, y'all go ahead. All right. Yeah, there's one more from the Discord, man, and it's from Mr. Jamal Shakur. It's a lot of basketball related clips, which I like. So all right.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. I've seen this too.
You heard the song.
Yeah. Oh! Let's get our reaction to that. Let's let the people see our reaction to that one. I'm gonna run that back. Oh! Oh my God!
Oh. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. Like, what was that floor? Because it did give a little bit more than a floor would.
But
so is it like a wrestling mat, basically?
Maybe. I
would imagine, bro.
That might be a WCW.
That's just a regular ass mat, though. That ain't no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
press play.
Oh, look how it is. Vince McMahon.
He passed out from the shock.
Wasted. GTA wasted.
Oh
man.
my god.
That might be clip of the week. Well, we got a couple more. We got a couple more.
Mid podcast.
Hold on. Where'd you send it to?
Oh, I put it in the private chat.
That shit is insane.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid of this clip, but all right.
That's fine. Shout out to the community.
I'm afraid of this clip. Shout out to the community, but Nelson, what the fuck is
MCL, ACL, hamstrings, Achilles,
arm, leg. I'm gonna bang 5 because my foot. All right. What is this?
Bring a good look because you guys were lacking that.
I seen it, but I was like, man, he's just talking for the last. We already had good looking dudes, no homo. But you know,
look, then we like, all right, nigga, you said it, not me.
He said, "You're getting fined, my brother."
That's why he laughing. He said,
"No, he getting fined." Shit show.
I seen it, but I was like, man, he's just talking for the last. We already had good looking dudes, no homo. But you know how it goes.
like, I can't believe this shit. I can't believe he said that.
I mean, I hope they don't find them for that, but I mean, still,
he said out too, like, man, it was all love. Like, my bad for saying that. You know, he did his little. He
cleaned it up, man. He cleaned it up. He tried to clean it up.
But you're not in Brooklyn. Not now in Brooklyn, man. You got Williamsburg and Fort Greene. And
I mean, listen, man. You just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful in Brooklyn, period. So you know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, there's no star basketball players there, so nobody gives a fuck about what's going on in the post-game speeches.
All right. Well, here we go.
They'll make him apologize to like Breonna Stewart or something. But continue.
Yeah.
Charity.
Right. They'll say sorry to the Liberty. This was fire.
Okay. I just want to start off. Shout out to my homegirl, Icy Mim. I know that she's not going to be streaming that much anymore. She was a Tekken streamer, so salute to her. But these Tekken mod outfits are just not. Come on, man! Like it's crazy. These freak bulls have no shame. All right, turn it up.
On me like this. There is no reason for you to be coming for me like this, girl. I'm so tired of you.
A good woman.
Cause what is the reason? What is the goddamn reason? And don't even know how to block. Now stop that, girl. Stop that.
All right.
She said, girl.
Hey man, in the post game, I want to talk about who we want to guest commentate from games now on, man. Shout out to Keke Palmer, man. That was dope.
I am moved. Shout out to father of a child. He's a lucky man.
All right, brother. That player hating is unbound. All right.
Hey,
all right, man. You shouldn't be worried about what the players do.
Said, girl.
All right. I am afraid of what this is.
Nah.
This
is Earth 626 Winston.
Man,
yes.
Listen to the message. Love and light always.
I don't trust that from you, brother. But
I see a
imperative
in the church
that we not only know we're more than just masculine males,
Mm-hmm.
but become comprehensive men.
Mm-hmm.
To expound on the concept of comprehensive manhood, I will use one of my favorite movies, The Last Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
In this movie, the leader of the samurai is Katsumoto, and he truly was a comprehensive man. Like most samurai warriors, Katsumoto had a fond admiration for flowers, specifically the cherry blossom. He also loved theatrical arts, writing and reciting poetry. However, he was also a valiant warrior. In my new book, Battle Cry, I define a comprehensive man as someone who is courageous, but also compassionate, strong, but sensitive, a man who can freely live from the good in his heart and not his fears. Shalom.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Nice.
saying. It's
My-
love and
my-
light
my fault, G.
always.
My
It's
fault,
more than
G.
freak boldness.
What was that? What was that phrase that they were using about like men like a couple weeks ago? Like
Soft black men. Pause.
soft era men or some shit like that. I
Yeah,
guess.
something
I
like
guess
that,
this
yeah.
is the real definition of that. Okay.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? It's more than freak boldness with me. I was reading Shang Tzu, the Art of War at 12 years old.
Oh. Yeah. So you're a master manipulator. Okay.
What? That's funny.
Okay. All
That's
right.
like how we got to Dallas. Vin said, "What did I just walk?"
Yep. Yep. You don't know that shit slide? Yep. Yep. Yep.
Vin said, "What did I just walk into?" Vin, you walked into a whole lot.
Vin, after your performance last week, and after your yesterday, after your performance yesterday at that book club, my brother, my brother.
Vin, you walked into a great episode. You're gonna walk into NBA trade deadline talk. You're gonna walk into ancestry.com. You know what I mean? I'm part of the 55-45 rule.
All right.
Man, it been a good fucking night.
No. I got two clips, man. This is
Hey,
this is
I wish. Hold on, real quick. I wish one of y'all Homelanders told me I can't tell me I'm both equal. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show the phone.
I'm gonna show the phone.
Show your phone. Show your phone.
Show your work phone.
Show your phone. Show your phone network.
Oh yeah, these young niggas. Well, not young niggas.
Hey
but
man, but Winston,
these
you were
young
talking
niggas.
earlier. Yeah, I had this for a minute, so.
Little.
Now look at our youth. Look at our youth. This is the future. This is the future.
One of them little niggas did do that to me. If I was their age and one of them niggas did that to me, we scrapping. I don't care. Like,
Put these kids on West 4th Street during the summer. I would love to see them do this.
Hey man, Christian
Bruh,
White is
Winston. You know about West 4th during the summer. You know how hectic it get out there.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll
Scary
be telling-
hours.
Bruh, these little, bruh, I love playing against people like this. Even our age, I'm like, bro, you not doing that, bro. Like, stop.
Listen.
This white boy's getting, bro. This white boy gonna learn a very good lesson. How old are they? Like in 3rd grade?
They probably
Bruh.
are in 3rd grade.
Junior high school, like early AAU, he gonna get a humbling, bro.
He ain't never played basketball in the ghetto when niggas got guns in their hands.
He gonna get they gonna bring him to they gonna Vin, you see Vin though. Bruh, you put him in one of them junior high school rocket tournaments. This kid's getting destroyed, bro. They picking on him. They're gonna pick on him like he's a Miami Heat. Put the white boy to guard. Put him at the top of the key and let's go.
You ain't never had the pressure of a nigga said if you miss his free throw.
Joshua, when I go to New York and we link up, I'm gonna smack you in the back of the head for that wild ass TikTok. But aside from that, you my man, and I respect you. I respect you.
Right. So youngin, this next clip is from you. Shout out to East Coast producer legend C's himself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Shout out to my dog Jay from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Going legend out right now. All right. C's is the funniest producer on Twitter because he has these random clips and bruh, dog.
I see this.
Dog.
It's gonna be at Larry's wedding.
All right. All right. So let me rewind it back.
This is gonna be Larry's retirement party.
All right, between the elder gentleman in the gray sweatshirt and the gray sweater and the brother behind him with the glasses with the unbuttoned shirt. I'm gonna rewind this back. Who was hitting this shit the hardest at their oldest age?
If you got 16, you can get a visitor. I'm choking on this elder sweet and sipping on this sister.
So I'm gonna say gray shirt is the most focused, but the white shirt is having the white shirt is having the most fun.
Yeah, blue shirt is having the most fun because
Blue
you see him
shirt,
clapping. You know what I'm saying? He waving the camera and shit. Yeah,
he got a little drink in his system.
He got a little drink in his system. But Martin in the gray shirt, yeah, he's the most focused. You can see he ain't even looking at his feet. He already know he hitting this shit. But Thomas in the back, yeah, Thomas having a fucking ball.
Yeah, I got a hands-free phone.
Yeah, Thomas clapped and called Barry.
Hey man, Thomas waving so he can send that video to his sugar babies, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, facts.
I'm down with the Pimp C. Like, oh man, what a fucking episode, John.
What do you say? Smoke some,
I plead the fifth. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That man, both of them men did too, and you saw how that turned out, didn't you, Joshua? So yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
On that
crazy.
note, hey man, no. I'm ending it like this. Fuck R. Kelly. Fuck Karl Malone. Fuck the pedophiles. Fuck these bitch ass, hoe ass niggas. I said it. Like, fuck them. All right. Now, on that note, I want to give everybody a time and say appreciate y'all for coming out, man. As always. This is a little bit longer of an episode than normal, but we had to do it because, you know, it's a trade deadline, man. It's the most exciting time of the year, man. And this was probably the best trade deadline in years, I'll say. Probably.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, probably like the last, 6-7 years, probably. Yeah, like, so.
Considering there were no stars in this trade, this is the best. This was the best one in a while.
Well, there haven't been any stars before. And this year, we've seen literally a top 5 point guard and like the number 2 or 3 small forward in the league get traded today. So yeah, it's been wild, man. But y'all run up the book club. Y'all run up Guessing from the Stands, where they gave an in-depth analysis as well. Y'all run up Critically Unfocused. Y'all run up Black Variant. Y'all run up anybody that fucks with the pod. Vin, you not low. I gotta hit you up, Vin. Gotta hit you up, Vin. We need you on here, Vin. We need you on here, man.
Keep doing you, Vin.
We need you, Vin. And again, shout out to all of our loyal patrons, all of our loyal subscribers, all of our loyal Discord friends. We appreciate y'all for real, man. Hey, that 3. Now,
it's only $3, bro.
Now,
like,
well, now the post game will be live in the next 10 minutes or so. So y'all check the Patreon feed so that y'all can get that. And we will be there in about 10, a little bit longer, but we should be there within 10 minutes, man.
10 minutes.
But on that note, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful week. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay motivated. Don't let these devils get to you. You know what I'm saying? And we out.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Love and light.